Ko ruehine ngā pai maunga. Ko ōraua te awa. Ko parorangi te marae. Ko tamanui o te ao katoa te whare tūpuna. Ko Pāora te whare karakia. Ko Ngāti Kauwhata te iwi kāinga. Tēnā koutou katoa.
E te iwi Māori nui tonu nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai rā ki tēnei pāpāhotanga mataora. E pāho atu ana I raro I a ruahine maunga, ki te taha o rauawa, ko paroro o te rangi te whenua, ko Ngāti Kauwhata te iwi. Anei mātou e mihi atu ana I konei Hato Pāora mo tēnei tukinga nui mo te kēmu tuatahi I wainga I enei kura noho Māori. Ka hoatu te rākau kōrero ki a koe, Gary.
No mai, haere mai, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to a game of rugby being hosted here at Hato Pāora College. And what a, well, overcast day we have here today. Temperatures are cool, but we're here for a traditional rivalry, Hato Pāora versus Te Aute. Hosted by Hato Pāora, I'm Gary Rohihi for Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Joining me to add their colour and expertise, Tamairanga Hipango, resplendent in his Hato Pāora uniform. Parateni Wire Pakingi, Te Aute old boy. So you guys try not to wear your colours too far out on your sleeves, eh, bro? Welcome along, gentlemen. Lovely to see you here.
Kia ora, Gaz. Thank you for that warm welcome, but also the warm welcome that we received from Parorangi Tangata I tēnei ata this morning. It was a great way to mark this very special occasion today. But tēnei rāka a te Aute kāreti e haruru mai nei ki runga ki te mata o te whenua. Ki tēnei pakanga nui, tai openga nui, mō tātou ngā kura pairangi, tēnei ka mihi, ko te whare orangi tēnei ko tatu mai nei, ki te karanga, i runga i te karanga, o ngā o te kura o Hato Pāora i tēnei rāna, tēnei ka mihi.
Thank you for that. Just, gentlemen, a traditional rivalry. This is a game that happens between your colleges every year. I'll start with you, Tomairangi. What does it mean to you and your school?
I think when you're a student is when you're most immersed in it, to be honest, Gary. And every game that you play throughout the year, whether it's a good thing or not, is in preparation for this game. So we're watching the under-15s teams warms up. They look like first 15 players. But these games are basically for bragging rights and preparation for when these young men graduate into the first 15, when it becomes worth everything for the year. And saying that, though, and I'm sure Paratini will join in on some kōrero after this, but when you leave, Kura really is about the camaraderie, and we realise that there are far more similarities than there are differences. And saying that, though, you always go back to the game for a bit of a humble brag. If you won your games, which I did not, unfortunately. So, what do you reckon, brother?
Paratini, you're at the Aute, old boy. It's a proud school and a proud history. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, very much similar, those sentiments that Tomairangi shared about, when you're an old boy at either Hato Pāora, Te Aute, or Kura Pairangi, when pride's on the line, and as Māori, that's a big thing. And bragging rights, no doubt, feels good at the end of the day when you've come away with the dub. But I just think, that a lot of the same sentiments around representing your kura with pride, with passion, and with mana. And that, unfortunately, there sometimes has to be a winner and a loser in that. But, it's still an awesome occasion to be a part of.
Absolutely, gentlemen. It's a beautiful setting here. It's my first time at Hato Pāora College, and what a generous welcome we have enjoyed. Weather, as you can see on the screen there, extremely overcast. It has been raining quite heavily most of the morning. Fortunately, we do have a little bit of liquid sunshine out there at the moment. Very cool temperatures for the under-15 boys. They're out there warming up and going through their game plans right now. Gentlemen, these boys, all aspirants obviously for the first 15 at the college, but do you think what's going through their minds at the moment?
Just watching this young man here in the 10 jersey for the Te Aute 15s, I believe that's Jay Tania Gates, just warming up his kicks. That's going to be a massive part in these conditions. The rain has definitely slowed right down, but you'll see on the stream that the field is very boggy out there. At the same time, though, at the under-15s level, most players are pretty keen to just run it straight and put the kick in away. So it's going to take a bit of discipline for both sides to keep the ball and play down the right areas of the field.
We'll just get you, Tomairangi, if you don't mind, to take us through the Hato Pāora lineup. We're about to see the graphic appear on the screen.
The Hato Pāora first 15 team. Tāmati Kiriopa, Te Ahi Manoa Haupapa David, Prop, Archiwaki Bennett, Hoka, Kaha Hill, Tipene Barber, Lock, Jack Wilson, Taina Anapu Burke, Flanker, Te Mana Anapu Burke, number 8, Madison McMinn, halfback, Diamond Mullins, first 5, Kaimanoa Tāwhara, second 5, Sonny Tefa Smith, centre, Rafti Dargaville, Reef Jensen, winger, Sebulin Craig, fullback.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Hato Pāora lineup for you as the boys just getting ready out there. I'm sure we'll be able to follow that up pretty quickly with the Te Aute lineup.
We've got on screen now, i te whānau, the lineup for our under-15 team, Te Aute Kāreti for today. Lining up in the front row, we've got Nepe, Wallace, Holmes, Brown. In the second row, we have Wilkie, Kito. And in the back row, we have Tiniro, Morgan, Haukamo, Ormond, and Te Kani rounding out the pack for today. At scrum half, we've got Messenger, and running the cutter today, Tane Gates. Just move that out the way. And in the backs, we've got on the wings, Kingy and Simeona Graham. In the midfield, we have Lewis, the vice-captain for today, Inamata running in at 13, and then rounding out the team at fullback, Toko Trewik.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, the lineups. The two teams are getting ready to go for the scheduled kickoff at 11:30. That's just 6 minutes away for you guys. This game is the prelude, of course, to the big game today on ground one, which will be the first 15 game, Te Aute Hato Pāora. The first 15s are here and getting ready. And we'll just quickly take a break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Kia ore o Hāma, he tamama. Sending you a message all the way from Scott Base here in Antarctica. Would love to be there to tautoko you all in your big game this weekend. But just know we'll be there. A whakaaro nei kia kahara koutou. Kia manawa nui koutou. Kia manawa piharo koutou. Give it all your best. Good luck for this weekend. Whāia te tika. E mihi ana kia koutou katoa. Kia ora.
Kia ora rā. Ka tuki te mihi tēnei ki ngā tama atoa o te takariti. Mō tā koutou kēmu ki tai Hato Pāora. Whakatangata kia ka. Give it your all and make sure you bring back the treats. But good luck and hopefully you fellas smash it.
Kia ora, boys. Hey, just want to wish you all the best for your match against Hato Pāora. Whakatangata kia kaha, give it heaps. It's a beautiful match. Actually have some awesome memories of us playing third and fourth form game against them because the first 15 never played against their first 15 until my final year. And I think we must have dusted them up as well. So, hey, go and dust them up, boys. Enjoy. Play with pride, as you always do when you wear the scarlet, and look forward to seeing the result. Cheers, boys. Cheers, boys.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The two teams about to face up, and there will be huckers before the game. Today's referee out there in the middle, Thomas Morrison. The two teams out there shaped punching each other now. We're about to get underway with the huckers. We'll throw you out to that in just a sec. But, the old hairs on the back of the neck are beginning to rise. We're all getting a little bit anxious. Looking forward to the start of this game. And there we go. We'll just quickly take a break while the huckers are underway. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hakas are complete. We've got Te Aute going from left to right as we look at it towards Hato Pāora. The game's about to get underway now. Boys, in these conditions, the ground's a bit muddy and beat up. Tight 5 becomes pretty important on a day like this.
Yeah, absolutely, Gez. I think the game in tight will be the plan for today. And at times when they see the opportunity to throw the ball around and give it a bit of air, we hope to see the courage and the ability to be able to see space and exploit it when possible.
If I think everyone becomes part-time, part 5 in type 5 in games like this, but just quickly, can we update the scoreboard? 1-0 Hato Pāora after the haka, please. 1-0 Hato Pāora after the haka.
Lovely.
Yeah, I think we'll take the win there, Paratini. In saying that, I think both sides are going to have to be lower in the scrum than they were in the haka to be effective. First carry.
There's the first carry back towards halfway. Comes up to the 10-metre lines. It's set. Hato Pāora takes the ball in. First 5's waiting. 1-0 for the ruck it is. There they go again, getting ready to set.
You see this, the support crew in full voice today, supporting the boys.
It's just one of the things that you never get to experience again. Well, initial Piri Wepu and Ricky Fludiever, warm-up shots. You know, you get your boys singing behind you, and it does take you to another gear. So, yeah, for sure.
Strong start from Hato Pāora here. They've into their 5th phase at the moment. Goings are, they head over the halfway line. There we go this time. Good defence from the Te Aute boys. Comes out to the first 5 there now. Mullins into the midfield once again. And the penalty it is, right on halfway.
I think just while we're waiting, it's important to note the roles between the schools, I think. Hato Pāora pushing the 115 to 120, and I think Cheite's down at the 80 mark, and they really punch above their weight in their footy in the Hawke's Bay. But that makes a difference when the first 15 is warming up, and we've got about 30 boys on the dead ball line supporting. So we're lucky in that regard, but we know Cheite will turn up to play.
Support and fine voice.
Yeah.
It's about what you do with it, isn't it? Turn it to your own advantage. Line out on the 10-metre line in Te Aute territory.
Yeah, lots of energy coming from the sideline, which is always good. Gets the boys pumping and ready to go.
It's stolen this time. It's Te Aute who take it down to halfway. It's lost again. Picked up. There's the knock-on. Advantage played by referee Morrison. Nice hit up there by the open side prop. Through the hands into the midfield. Tries to step. Good tackle in midfield. Good defence by Te Aute so far.
Just a heads up for the whānau. I believe that's Kian Nera at second 5, but he has the 25 jersey on. Kahungunu man from Bridge Pa, I'll throw that out there, but he's a very strong second 5 for a year 9 boy, one of the few year 9s out there for the Hato Pāora side.
Beautiful.
It's Hato Pāora in possession again. Te Aute are really, it's offensive defence, so to speak, at the moment. It's driving them back. There's a big hit up from the blindside prop. Once again, this time it's possession stolen by Te Aute. The open-side flanker has burst through. Just outside the Hato Pāora 22 now. Te Aute in possession. Comes out, it's the lock.
We're already seeing the weight of possession to either team is going to be key for games today.
Early on, there's some pretty good handling out there in these conditions as well. There's the first 5 stepping. He's been tackled well in midfield. He offloads. It's going out. Centre's got the ball. Regan Taylor lays it back nicely. Halfback.
solid carry there.
Good defence. This time it's Hato Pāora who are having to D up.
Quite a ding-dong battle here. The cliche there coming out already.
There it goes, ding-dong. That's nice and early.
You can hear both schools supporting their men proudly. Big carry there from one of the Te Aute forwards, and boys from the corner were cheer-hooing. At the same time, though, when you hear that support from the other school and you manage to quiet it, there's nothing quite like that. So it's not like they're going to be deterred, Te Aute, from the Hato Pāora support on the dead ball line.
Here we go. Second set piece in the ball game. In the game, it's scrum. Hato Pāora feed. Hato Pāora, there's a big push from Hato Pāora. Ball comes out. It's kicked towards the sideline. Clean take there by the second five for Te Aute. Nice tackle on him. He lays it back through the hands. There's the flanker. He steps again. Live wire flanker out there for Te Aute.
Some big collisions in there in this game.
Already there he goes again. Great effort there from Hokomo Orman, the number 7 for Te Aute. He's already had several really telling carries in this ball game, as well as a steal. This time it's Te Aute who sets. Driven back off the ball. They maintain possession, however.
Great clean-up work there by a messenger at 9 for Te Aute.
Back against the grain this time. And again, it's that Ormond. Number 7 for Te Aute, having a fine start to this game.
And strong defence there by Hato Pāora. Ooh,
big hit on there. Far side of the ruck.
Couple early big shots by the number 8 from Hato Pāora, led by John Heta.
There's just the ball's gone down there. The knock on.
Here he is again with the carry.
Played. No advantage there. We'll come back for the scrum.
Those moments are the big momentum swings in games.
Well, it's been interesting. I mean, like you say, some real solid defence out there from both teams, but largely being played between the 22s at the moment with no real attack in the red zone yet. So some fine footy and the conditions out there from both teams.
It's actually not that often that this game is very contested. It's usually a clean result one way, and it seems that this year might be a little bit different. I wonder if Te Aute would like the opportunity at those 3 points back. Big scrum by Pāora.
No, that's right. I agree. In years of past, the lower grade kind of matches where our junior and our Tina get the ability to put on the hoops, the black and red, or the red and blue hoops of the Kura. It's definitely been one-sided, and it is always one team that comes out on top, usually all the time. Strong match we have in front of us here, though.
Great, exciting.
Great carry by the open side prop for Hato Pāora, taking them down to the Te Aute 10-metre line. A lot more structure coming from Hato Pāora in this as they set the ball again. It's the halfback, Messenger, fires one out to the midfield, gets cut down by a sliding tackler. Back up and into it, though, and once again we see Te Aute very strong on defence. Ref's got his arm out.
Might have been a cheeky grass cut there by the Te Aute man, but Paton doesn't see that one. Filling in as the referee today. Strong carry by, I believe, Ramaroa Tangata Tai Corbett.
Both sevens are standing out now in a game like this, which indeed they probably should do. Some heavy carries out there as well. This time it's going through the backs, and there's another grass cutter.
Interesting kick there by Ephraim. But it's taken.
Down into the 22. It's Hato Pāora who've taken that kick. Counter-rucks in, and the second five has picked it up.
The second five. We have Awhirangi Lewis, the second five, vice-captain for today.
Well, there's the first foray into either side's red zone. It's Hato Pāora on attack. They've earned the penalty.
Some beautiful hands shown there by the Hato Pāora winger there.
And this time it's a quick take. It's forwards charging it up through the middle. They come in heavy. Hooker picks it up and goes. Pick and go.
Still on his feet.
And there we see, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first try of the ball game. It's Hato Pāora who scored it.
Some interesting play there, but that's why we love Māori rugby. I think there was hands on 3-on-2, but we'll put the kick up, and I think that was Kahuatia Donovan that took the kick in the air on the right wing.
And it looks like it's the hooker that scored the try. Mana Nui Rewati. And there you hear the celebration from the Hato Pāora.
Some consistent play there by Hato Pāora to get into the red zone of Te Aute.
Yeah, there's a fine build-up for that try. Bit of excellence there too, and that kick taken out on the wing. Got them right into the red zone of Te Aute.
Whichever team can win that territory battle today, as you said, Gaz, playing between the 22s, the first team to enter into the red zone, they come away with a try and the points.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. It's kick to come, which is not quite going to make it. 5-0.
I'll be getting him period 1 on Monday for that kick.
Or a word with the kitchen staff, maybe a bit more wee picks.
Yeah, not enough wee picks this morning from the goal kicker there. Can't see who it is from here at the moment, but it'll pan out eventually.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, our commentary position, we're actually 2 paddocks away from the game, so excuse us if we're having trouble catching up with the play at times.
Just for the whānau at home, I can see Pa Dylan King, old boy of Hato Pāora, teacher at Te Aute. He's just standing on the corner. I think he's celebrated that try a little bit too hard. Hope his students didn't see that. Big kick.
Right, this time it's Hato Pāora who picked the ball up down in their own 22. It's a nice tackle out there on the winger. Winger on winger it was. Messenger gets the ball, flicks it back. Looking to clear it.
Here's the try scorer here. Hato Pāora need to exit him fast.
Te Aute are all over this ruck. Hato Pāora still in possession. The kick's come in. It's gone downfield. Been allowed to bounce, and it's Hato Pāora who pick it up. Wonderful piece of work.
It's a take each from both wingers. First Tāwera Hori that led to the try, and then a big take there from Kahuatia Donovan.
That take right there got them right out of trouble.
Small handling error on the pickup there from the winger.
You'll see on the replay.
Unfortunate the timing there, but the momentum was building there for Hato Pāora.
I think Hato Pāora won't mind kicking if the scrum is the consequence after the first scrum. Look like they backed themselves there.
Yeah, they're seeing some dominance at the moment, Hato Pāora in their scrummaging. Te Aute will have to get a bit tighter in that pick.
Visible size difference there too, though. As you see,
Te Aute
right
now,
fully off the ground there.
I think it's important to note here that at this level you can only push the 1 metre. So Hato Pāora do need to find a bit of balance in that area to not push too fast past the ball. Just a line-up change. We've had Joseph Potter called up to the first 15 this morning, which means he's not in the number 3 jersey today. Instead, that's Navar Whanarere Matthews.
Again, it's, as you say, Hato Pāora just temper that dominance a little bit. Only allow the scrum to go back a metre. It's Te Aute who take it cleanly out the back. Goes through the back line. This time it's nice defence out there by Hato Pāora. Recycled by Te Aute. And it's the fullback who takes the ball in to carry. Sets up the ruck. This time it's Te Aute looking to form a bit of structure of their own. And possibly just gone through the 90 there on that tackle.
No arms tackle as well by I think Rākei Poho, Bennett Hekenui, the young year 11, still eligible to play. the younger year 11 boys, just under 15. But that's a big difference, that extra year in terms of your physicality.
Yeah. At that age, the development's pretty rapid.
Mihi nui ki taku kōka a Tina Bennett, ko ia te māma a rā kei poho. Mihi ana ki a koe te kōka.
Te Aute it is inside the 22 of Hato Pāora who have the throw. This is one of their first big opportunities in the game.
Great clearing kick there.
This throw will be quite important for Te Aute.
And it's on the spot.
Great lift
It's
as
a lock
well.
that lifts. It's Te Aute that get around. They're a little bit upright though. And it's the
Great
peel
take
from the
off.
number 7. He's turned in the tackle.
And he went all the way, I
And
believe.
he's gone
Gary.
all the way and scored the try. That's a fine effort from Ormond, the number 7, to peel away from that ruck and score the try for Te Aute to
First
level
try.
this game up.
First try to Te Aute, Te Mahia Haukamo Ormond, the open side flanker.
It's a second big carry as well. Their first trip into the red zone. He made a big carry there, and it's good to see him rewarded for his effort. I was pretty shook when they went for the maul. Usually, the sign of your scrum is kind of related to the strength of your maul, but they peeled off at the right time. Te Mahia didn't.
Great
Showed you
timing just
5-all.
as Hato Pāora were going to drive them back there. Well set up by Te Aute to earn the penalty and then finally executed to score the try.
Just want to shout out to my man, Prefect Year 13, Kavali New. Just saw him in his mufti with a blazer over the top. He's just hurt his collarbone, and he's been on medical leave, but he's here for the big game. One arm in, one collarbone out. Mihi to you, my man, Kavali. How do we go with our kick there?
Unsure if it's successful or...
Unsure if it's successful or not. And it was unsuccessful. 5-all.
We all locked up here.
Ooh.
I hate to admit it, but I think Te Aute in that little passage had a lot more balance in their carries, whereas Hato Pāora, they're coming in with the right intent to carry, but are just losing their footing. I think the boys have too many cleats on their boots.
When Te Aute finally did get some clean possession, they built it nicely, yes. Got around in the rucks and mauls. It's very organised. This time it's Te Aute who pick up after the kick, just at close to the 10-metre line in Te Aute territory. Once again, they've set the maul and out it goes into the midfield.
Strong carry there by the lock.
At the 10 again, he's had some flashes already.
Hato Pāora it is who's having to D up here. Not quite finding
Good
the game
hands there.
by the first 5 for Te Aute.
There was awesome hands shown there by
Tāmei
the
Gates.
captain, Tangaroa Wallace.
Left and right at the moment, probing for gaps in this Hato Pāora defence. Keeping control of the ball. And there's some fine defence there from Hato Pāora. Drives the carrier back in the tackle.
It's the big number 8's third or fourth big shot there. And it leads to a bit of pressure and some possession here.
And it's Hato Pāora who have stolen this game. They're into the Te Aute 22. And we see the knock on. Coming back for the knock on, no advantage.
Halfway through the first half, scores a level. Love to see it.
Definitely been a seesaw battle of momentum and position shifts between both Hato Pāora and Te Aute.
So much harder to gain or earn any offensive pressure in conditions like this.
Hato Pāora it is who feed the scrum. Messenger gets back, fires it out to first 5. Takes it low on his heels. There's a bit of a set move going on here, and it's Hato Pāora who fire it out towards the wing.
He's the danger man, Regan Taylor.
Taylor fired the dummy. He's put it out to the wing now, and some
Both teams celebrating,
good defence.
but the referee's caught a knock on there.
The referee's come back for a knock on.
Looked like a 50-50 call from here.
I must admit, Tom Morrison, our referee there, would have loved to award the try as, you know, part of the support staff of Hato Pāora, filling in on the referee whistle today, and saying that he wasn't good positioning, and he's looking in quite fit nick out there as well.
Getting around freely and...
doing a good job considering he had to come in at the last minute and ref this game.
Absolutely.
Interesting positioning from the Hato Pāora 9 there. That is not legal, whānau. Those are some of the things we might see. Big scrum again, though, from Pāora. More of a chip than a real punt, but still effective.
It's about a halfback big enough to hide behind the pack to get away with that. As this time we see it's Hato Pāora who continue to pile the pressure into the Te Aute with inside their 22. Some straight carries now, some hard runs.
Looking for the forward pack to roll forward.
Here he is, the big man, Lerai. Nava Whanarere, skip pass.
Gone through for the winger.
He called that backwards. Ooh, be careful for the tip tackle there.
Somehow managed to stay in play.
Good carry.
He wanted another one, I think, there, bro. I think he wanted another tip tackle there. Both sides have been flirting with
this
danger in
time
that
it's
area.
Hato Pāora who are really putting pressure on the try line of Te Aute.
Some big carries from Hato Pāora.
Te Aute coming up with the D. Here's another carry.
The number 8's coming in.
Feeds it back. Messenger fires it out this time. There's lots of space out here. Cuts back against the grain, does the midfield. This time it was the fullback. Hands it on to the number 7.
Ball's right there. Try line's right there, but they hold him up, it looks like.
Possibly went in just a little bit high with that body position.
Agreed.
And that's a nice job by Te Aute to hold that attack back and come away with possession.
Might be the highest number of consecutive phases there.
Certainly would be.
And Te Aute still managed to spell Hato Pāora from putting the ball down. Second try, here comes another big kick. He's had a decent boot on him.
Fires one along the ground. Going to give everyone a chance to mishandle it.
Skipper Kura new at fullback today, doing some great footwork, getting the ball on the volley there.
This time it goes through the hands. It's the midfield again who hammer it up. And it's a great carry strongly into the Te Aute 22.
Case Mason Brown, Ngāti Haua, Taumari Nui in the house. The quietest kid in class with the biggest carry so far of the game.
The hooker from Hato Pāora, the show is
going.
over.
Down the blind side.
And he's over.
He's in.
Kura new.
In for the try. Hato Pāora's second try, the go-ahead in the ball game.
Good heads-up play that. Saw the space and he took it.
That was the man that picked up the nice drop goal. Nice kick from the goal line dropout. And he finishes the try with some good vision, spotting the space on the blind side.
Safe pair of hands.
Hato Pāora really muscling up on attack. A lot of direct running.
Yeah.
You look at the way Te Aute built their try, there was, either side of the ruck. Hato Pāora a lot more direct.
Te Aute haven't had enough ball to get a real gauge of how many weapons they have in the pack, where I think Hato Pāora have shared the load a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Number 8, Lerai, has had a few big carries, and then we had Case Mason Brown with probably the biggest carry of the game, and we managed to score on the back of a good period of pressure, I think, but I'm sure Te Aute will respond.
Yeah, Hato Pāora definitely winning the physical battle at the moment through the tactics that Tōmairangi had mentioned. A good spread of people touching the ball, getting it through the hands, and some strong carries, and really stretching that Te Aute defence.
You can see the difference in the game plans and the approaches. Although Te Aute haven't had a lot of ball in hand yet. Very fine defence, by the way, though. They conceded 2 tries. But, Te Aute are looking to attack around the fringes. Whereas Hato Pāora, as I said, a lot more direct through the middle.
I think just over the years as well, when we'd go up to Te Aute, Pukehau there, it's usually nicer weather. And you come to Hato Pāora and the Manawatu here, it's always windy. And Hato Pāora probably just adjusted their game plan a little bit earlier. I look to Te Aute to do the same the last 12 minutes, 11 minutes of the half.
Well, I did prepare for this game by watching last year's game, which was nice and dry. No wind.
I'm sure both teams would like to be going up in sevens, but hopefully the 2 points that have been missed in conversions, hopefully it doesn't come back and bite either team today.
Great counteract there by Te Aute. Did the referee put his hand up? Oh, the other way. Touched the ground first is the call by Tom Morrison.
Yeah.
Another example there, though, we had Kaimani off the kickoff, big carry, and then well supported by Rake Poho. Kaimani not the biggest man out there, but that carry had a lot of big heart.
So just a extended period of dominance in the game now with Hato Pāora, swinging back onto attack with that penalty. Midway between the 22 and halfway, they're going to have the line out. Te Aute, who have been very strong on defence so far, and because they've had to do a lot of it, will be looking to try and get some ball in hand and possession.
I can hear the Hato Pāora boys still supporting. The first 15 have headed to the changing rooms, it appears, because we've got the support crew only out there at the moment, but they're still in full voice.
They're full voice for now, but I'd say about the 60th minute of the second game.
Hope they don't run out of tucker for the big game.
And horse, yeah.
Clean line out there from Hato Pāora, and it looks like they're going through the hands of the skipper, the try scorer.
Into the midfield. They carry it strongly.
Needs to get to his knees before.
This time the ruck is formed.
Very elusive player, that fullback for Hato Pāora.
Yep, has a big touch background. His parents, Elise New and Pāre. They just celebrated their anniversary over the last couple of days, I believe. I saw on social media, so shout out to Pāre. I saw Elise walk past. Gun touch players.
This time it's wrestle for the possession on the ground. The ball comes back. Hato Pāora through the forwards is the hooker. Out to the flanker. Number 7 takes it.
Very aggressive.
Hard into the 22.
Making metres at will here, Hato Pāora.
Spreading it through the hands quite well in the conditions. Getting a bit too much confidence. But hey, if it's working, it's working.
This time we're seeing a great run, and it's down Fat Man's Alley. Straight down the middle. Sets up the ruck yet again for Hato Pāora. Only 10 metres outside the Te Aute try line.
Just bobbled the ball on the ground there. Ramaroa did. That's right. He'll make up for it, I'm sure. I think if Hato Pāora get back on the try line, matter of fact, this is both teams, the ABC defenders are quite high, so might be an opportunity to pick and go and get some metres, even get the ball over the line.
I'm seeing some quite high numbers in the Te Aute lineup. In jersey number 20, we have Kobe Tāwhai, that's just entered the game on the open side flanker, I see.
Hokumo Ullman was going so well as well. Might have picked up an injury.
Very unfortunate if that is the case for Te Aute. It's been one of the standout performers and quite strong for them today.
They're going to have to D up now. Clear it off their line. Through the hands it is.
Always hard to swing it through the hands with the posts in the way.
Fairly close to the... Oh, and he's gone out into touch.
Great pressure from the Hato Pāora defence there.
I'm sure Te Aute would have wished that they just cleared that ball a little bit sooner or had one crash away from the post. And their 10 has a really good boot on him as well, so I'm sure they'll address that.
Would have been all it took.
I'm sure the coach Matua Anaru would be hoping the boys don't concede before half-time, and the message is strong.
Yeah, at the moment, the game is about to be broken wide open.
Mana Nui Reweti, the hooker goes in for his second
try for the hooker.
Off the short line out.
And what a run that was from It was one of the props. The mud's starting to obscure the numbers out there a little bit. But what a great run off the line out.
Those are one of those plays that just satisfy you as a coach. And no doubt they worked on earlier this week. And when it pulls off in the game, that game,
I think I don't think it's been awarded.
I was just looking at the field there. You are correct.
Yeah.
I got too excited at Whānau.
Way excited. We've even shown it on our scoreboard.
So just so you know, Whānau, Te Aute have kicked off a penalty. It did not go to touch. Now, Kahuatia Donovan in the pink headgear is driving his legs.
Great
he
run.
might go all the way.
Winger.
Year 9, Kahuatia Donovan. He is a bit of a specimen, to say the least.
Great leg drive. Just kept on pushing forward. This time the ruck is formed. It's Messenger at halfback. Fires it out to the first 5. Once again, we've got big guys waiting out in the middle for the strong carries. That is a great tackle around the bootlaces by the number 7 who's still out there.
Just a bit of a pātai tō mairangi. The pink headgear there. What's the go with the pink headgear?
Yeah, the Pāora boys don't really wear the pink headgears, bro, but safety first, and that was all that was available. Just to throw it back to you, I can see some pink calf skins out there. Can you explain those? Can I get a please explain on those?
That is not
please?
Safety. On the calves,
I think that's just swagger, bro.
It's a bit of a attire method, that one.
Too many goosies?
Yeah. The calves go. Beautiful hands here by Hato Pāora. And he's in the corner.
The number 7 gets rewarded.
Oh, no, it's looking like the referees stepped in again.
Wow, this time they went nicely over the try line. The referee has intervened again. This time it's a knock-on.
Must have been an earlier play. Oh, great. Well spotted by Tom there. Just bobbled it over the line right at the end.
Got it.
Too sharp, Tom. Shout out. The score is still 10-5. 2 disallowed tries. Te Aute
will be hanging on by a thread here.
I'm sure they will want to exit cleanly here and just hold out the rest of the half. 10-5 at halftime would be a great result for Te Aute.
Absolutely.
This is the crucial minute of the game for Te Aute in this half. They can get themselves out of their 22 here with a fine run. That'll do for the run. He just keeps going. Outside the 22 he is with interest. Fed back. This time it's the flanker who fires it out towards the wing. Unable to hold the pass. The arm is out for the knock-on.
We were calling for the kick.
It's going to be a penalty.
We were calling for the kick, but the first 5 running the cutter there for Te Aute, Jay Tane Gates spotted a gap and made some valuable metres for Te Aute.
Not his first sharp moment of the game. He's been a clear standout for Te Aute. Him and his partner, Awerangi Lewis, vice captain in 12.
This time it's a run from the back as that ball did not find its way into touch. Let's hope those lack of finding touch by Te Aute doesn't come back to haunt them.
Seems that the only place that Hato Pāora will make any handling error is on the try line. Until they get there, they've been pretty
Again, it goes
slick.
through the hands, and again, it's the flanker that makes yardage. This time up the left flank.
That open side making plenty of metres on the edge here.
Both open sides are really starring for their teams.
He's not going to be happy I share this story, but that open side there, Ramaroa, one time he was getting a bit pukuriri in class, bro, and I had to hold him back. And it was hard. It was hard work to restrain the young man. He's very strong.
We're definitely seeing that in the paddock today.
Work him a bit harder on the field. Get that energy out of him.
Oh, he's definitely Modi toe these days. That was as a year 9. Now that he's a year 10, he's making a lot of good decisions out there on the field.
Nice.
He's
This
the
time
danger
it's
Some
man.
space here at the centre for Hato Pāora.
Great effort from the Te Aute winger in the conditions.
Regan
Probably
Taylor, the centre for Hato Pāora, shines out with that run. It's a pick and go.
in the boggiest part of the field as well. Te Aute winger stood right up.
This time we're looking right at the try line there. Te Aute right back on their heels. And it's Hato Pāora who again drive off the ruck.
Much better body position by Te Aute there.
There's the drive again this time.
Coming around though. And
He's held on to the ball this time, and this time he scored the try. And it looks like the lock, number 4.
Case Mason Brown from Taumarunui. He's had a couple big carries, rewarded. Shout out to the Rusty Nail.
He's already had a rep with some strong carries today from Taumarunui. Gets himself a meat pie for today.
Well, we talked about it at the beginning of the game, the importance of the Type 5. So Hato Pāora Type 5 have really stood up, gained a lot of metres on attack to really set their boys up in the 22 of Te Aute. Difficult kick coming up for the fullback.
As we can see that Arco showing us the wind conditions for the game.
Pretty rough going for the Hato Pāora halfback for Tuahine, who's been really sharp clearing the ball accurately. He's been sacked from the kicking duties. The skipper has stepped in himself. The old, I'll nominate myself as tribute and take the tea.
Going to have to hurry. You only get, 2 minutes? 1 minute?
I think it's only a minute.
Yeah.
On that note, I think part-time has signalled that this is half-time. Straight into the wind.
Comes up short. Hato Pāora lead the game at half-time by 15-5 over Te Aute. Gentlemen, thoughts on the first half?
One thing I just saw when the ball was in the air there, we can't feel it because we're in this nice warm truck. But Hato Pāora were attacking into the wind there as well.
Yep.
So if they keep up the good form and Te Aute continually starve the possession, Hato Pāora could put some points on in this half.
Yeah, I think Te Aute will be, although disappointed to concede right at the death there to end the first half. I think they'll need to go back to the drawing board and stick to the plan. Definitely possession is key for them and getting to the right parts of the field. If they can do that, they'll be able to wrestle a little bit of the momentum back from this quality Hato Pāora team.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, 15-5 it is. 2 Hato Pāora at the break. We're going to take a break. We'll be back very shortly with more action.
Being a Manawatu local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aoranui Hospice, Just Silch and replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Kia ora e hoa mā, he tama mā. Sending you a message all the way from Scott Base here in Antarctica. Would love to be there to tautoko you all in your big game this weekend. But just know we'll be there. A whakaaro nei kia kahara koutou. Kia manawa nui koutou. Kia manawa piharau koutou. Give it all your best. Good luck for this weekend. Whāia te tika. E mihi ana kia koutou katoa. Kia ora.
Kia ora rā. Ka tuki te mihi tēnei ki ngā tama toa o te takariti. Mō tā koutou kēmu ki tai Hato Pāora. Whakatangata kia Kaha. Give it your all and make sure you bring back the treat. But good luck and hopefully you fellas smash it. Cheer.
Kia ora, boys. Hey, just want to wish you all the best for your match against Hato Pāora. Whakatangata kia Kaha, give it heaps. It's a beautiful match. Actually have some awesome memories of us playing third and fourth form game against them because the first 15 never played against their first 15 until my final year. And I think we must have dusted them up as well. So, hey, go and dust them up, boys. Enjoy. Play with pride, as you always do when you wear the scarlet. And look forward to seeing the result. Cheer, boys. Cheer, boys.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of what's been an enthralling game of rugby so far. Hato Pāora taking on Te Aute. They lead the ball game by 15-7. We have been informed that the Te Aute kick was successful. So 15-7 is the official score as we get underway in this second half. A lot of work for Te Aute to do to get back into this one.
Yeah, absolutely, Gaz. The team would have had a stern word there from their coach Matua Anaru, who would be definitely trying to get the boys firing and back to the structures. As we can see, the open side flankers back. Ormond on the field for Te Aute, an instrumental player for the team.
Nice stepping by the first five out there for Te Aute. Tane Gates.
Just quickly introduce a couple of substitutions into the game for Hato Pāora in the clean white shorts. We've got Morgan Patene, the lock, with the speed of a winger, our junior sprint champ. Mitchell Wallace in the 20, and Ariki Rautaha Pehi, I think I saw out there already in the 21. Hato Pāora with the win behind their backs in this half. So Te Aute will need to look after the ball really, really, really well.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be much of the same for Hato Pāora. Staying in the trenches and seeing the space when they do, taking those opportunities.
This time it's Te Aute who sweep downfield. They're nicely out of their 22. Tackles in, they pile into the ruck. Comes out, runs across field a little bit, hands it out. There's a long pass. The winger who picks it up, steps, fires it back into the winger for Hato Pāora. This is a dangerous game that Te Aute are playing.
Morgan Patini clears the ruck there, tallest halfback out there.
Fires it to the fullback, takes the ball again, wastes no time in getting those shorts dirty. This time it's handed on, but it's handed on forward.
Unfortunate there for Hato Pāora was building. Some nice interplay of passes there from Hato Pāora.
As is always the case, although the wind behind you helps with your running and your kicking, it's actually at times quite challenging to make the right pass in the wind.
Yeah.
We saw Te Aute there string some good hands together because when you're passing with the wind into you, it just kind of helps it to the receiver a little bit.
Te Aute obviously see the size of the Hato Pāora forwards. They do outweigh them, I suppose. But left and right, they're trying to get the ball wide in these conditions. Quite commendable.
Yeah, I think Te Aute are definitely trying to move the ball into space and move this big Hato Pāora pack around.
Yeah.
But I think the wingers of Hato Pāora have done an awesome job. That umbrella defence, cutting them off on the edges.
This time the kick down through the midfield, hands the ball back to Hato Pāora, who attack up the middle, as is their wont to do, as we see the sun come out. This time it's the first receiver who knocks it on. Te Aute it is who pick up.
It's a knock on both ways.
Both ways. Going to be Te Aute's feed to the scrum. Just outside their 22 by the look of it.
I think we could probably take a bit of time, Tōmairangi, to mention in my day, my third and fourth form year, I lost my third form year at Te Aute, and then we drew my fourth form, which was 2007. So that was my introduction to Te Aute Hato Pāora rugby.
Just saw some good hands there from Te Aute. I lost in a draw. At the next stoppage, whānau, I'll be passing my kōrero on.
Right, Hato Pāora it is who's in possession.
And their confidence is slowly growing just off sheer
This time
possession.
It's down the left flank. He's running hard.
Clean pair of heels
Nice
there.
tackle there by the first five for Te Aute. He's up.
Great
He's
counter
fishing
ruck
for the
there.
ball.
Over the ball.
What was the call there from Patom? Once
Might
again, touching
be
the ground.
Might be not a clean release in the tackle.
Yeah, or entry, potentially.
Anytime the defender comes in to jackal over the ball, it's important that they don't touch the ground first.
Yeah.
And saying that, I think Hato Pāora have just gone over, based off the reactions of the crowd, for their fourth try.
Looks like the loose head prop there.
It's the big man out there, the loose head prop.
He's had
Whānau Matthews.
plenty of strong carries by the loose head prop in the game today.
He's probably been attributed to a couple of assists, as well as now scoring a try himself.
Just trying to get a bit of a visual. Rākei Poho, Bennett Hekenui in the one jersey.
In the one jersey, the tight head prop.
We'll hear Whāia talk all about their try for the next 10 years, whānau.
Definitely.
I have no doubt she's watching this game.
And just to describe the strength there by Rākei Poho, he carried a couple of Te Aute defenders over the line there.
To be fair to him, he could have a couple of them holding on to them and he'd still outweigh them. He's a big lad.
Rākei Poho, he's been doing a good job of getting up in the morning, whānau, and hitting those roads. And he's playing really, really well out there today.
Yeah, definitely. That's the sort of commitment that we see away from what we see today at Te Whānau. These young men putting in the mahi.
Just speaking of commitment, it would be nice if the Hato Pāora 15s could commit to one goal kicker. I believe we just saw the third goal kicker of the day.
Well, if we continue at this rate, Tōmairangi, I think the whole team will have a go at goal kicking.
It might be the goal.
Today.
It might be
Don't
the goal.
lose faith.
Let's hope
Yet, man.
Let's hope for Te Aote's sake they don't all get a turn then.
Just sheer position.
Definitely, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Te Aute get the ball game underway again. This time it's well taken out there on the 10-metre line. tackle is made. It's Hato Pāora who pile into the ruck. TA didn't contest that one. This time the kick's in. They've got that breeze behind them. It actually picked up a little bit in the second half. And it's Te Aute are going to have to work at that.
Might have been a little
knock on
there.
See Pāora retreating
Might have
in
been
the manner of a penalty.
back where the kick was made. Offside is the call by the referee.
Yep.
Any chance Pa Tom has taken to penalise the Hato Pāora boys, he has taken it. Well done, Pa Tom.
This time it's Te Aute. We're going to get back in this ball game. This position is going to be very important.
Yeah, they've found touch right on the 22. Good clearance there by the fly half.
I think that's their first actual touch finder of a penalty.
Fly half, eh? You've been hanging around there Ricky Fleety too much, man. It's a very English term, old fly half.
Old school fly half, yeah. Northern
Rugby
Hemisphere.
08, eh, bro?
Rugby
08.
Yeah,
Northern
definitely.
Hemisphere.
Just while we wait for the throw, my year 9 game started on the wing. We were playing at Aute. We played what was called the E grade team. We were the under 14s. We played the Te Aute E grade team. They had a gun year 9 called Quade Wallace.
Yes.
In the centres from the Hawke's Bay. He was actually quite well known at the time as a young player. And while he got the ball at centre and I jammed in, confident as. Next thing you know, I'm on my back and I could hear the Te Aute whānau cheering in support. I was put on my backside, let's just call it.
We've all been there.
Time is Te Aute who look to take it strong up to the 22. This is their important phase of play here now as we see Hato Pāora D up strongly.
Yeah, quite stagnant and flat-footed there, the carrier for Te Aute.
Yeah, it's a little bit different from that first half where they were able to make inroads, especially 2 or 3 wide. This time it's a quick tap.
No
we see it's that flanker, that man and
we see
woman, that flanker. Over the ball and absolutely pummeled by the man coming through from the back. But it's TA who maintain possession and they've lost it this time. Hato Pāora who have stolen it.
Strong defence there by Hato Pāora in their 22.
Promising signs from Te Aute. Snuffed out there. It's Hato Pāora who've got to get out of their red zone now. They got that breeze behind them, so they'll be looking to put a decent kick in here. Here it goes a long way downfield towards the half.
As we can see, Te Aute have been forced back into their own 22, or just over the halfway, sorry.
You can see the tactic from Hato Pāora. If they get the ball in their own half, it goes to boot.
Rightly so, they backed the defence to force an error, but Te Aute in the last few minutes have shown much better ball handling skills.
A little bit of possession does it, eh? And you just start getting your structures going. You start getting your runners off the ruck just like that, and a great tackle.
You get your fresh men a carry, and then they're into the game, and just settles nerves.
Knock on there this time, committed by Te Aute. Hato Pāora feed into the scrum. A little bit better phase of play for Te Aute as they're enjoying some possession and some territory.
The boys just take a bit of a breather to set the pack and set their scrum up.
Underway again. Ball fires out to the first 5. Dummies to the left before straight to the boot. And there's a fine kick into space. Te Aute who come back fast for it.
Decent group leading
Skirts
the
the
chase.
defence. Steps in, beats one, beats another. Fine carry to get Te Aute back on the front foot. Out to the first 5 again. Into the midfield. Te Aute are building. Great tackling from Hato Pāora. snuffed that movement out.
Unfortunate there for a fullback for Te Aute. Unfortunately made a error there.
The old saying goes, the kick's only as good as its chase, and we had a good initial chase point, but after that it was just far too staggered, and the Te Aute receiver just made the defence pay.
Yeah, Araki toko Traweek tēnā with that unfortunate mistake, but as Tōmairangi was saying, the chase from Hato Pāora for that kick, a good return there by Toko Traweek to relieve a bit of pressure for Te Aute.
Te Aute enjoying, as I said before, a little bit more possession and territory. Hato Pāora have gone a little bit quiet. Certainly not in defence though. They are definitely muscling up.
Just a bit of a correction there, Gazza. I think you've been calling the Hato Pāora halfback messenger.
I realised that at half time. Thank you very much for whoever texted that.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger, all right?
Bit of feedback from the listeners out there.
All constructive feedback is welcome, and quite right. I did realise it at half time. I'll beat myself up later.
Oh,
Nice
beautiful
play there.
hands there by Hato Pāora. Strong carry.
He'll be a player to watch for the future in and out of school. Kahuatia Donovan on the wing there, year 9, big athlete.
Big lad.
Again, this time it's a tactical kick. It's gone right down into the corner.
Great
And
kick.
there's-
Try time. No.
No,
Pa Tom is signalling no try.
got them offside. Inside.
That's how they need to play for the last 22 minutes. Defend, back your kick and your chase. Chase with discipline.
Could have been a hand by Te Aute on that ball first to ground it. Seems to be a dropout. Goal line dropout.
Can see a
for Te Aute.
couple of my mates there on the dead ball line. Couple Pāora old boys, Matthew Leaf and Campbell Leaf. They were year 13s in 2011. One of our strongest teams in the modern kind of last 15 years. They won their game against Te Aute 29-0. 2 years later, I made the first 15 and we lost. End of that story.
I believe Mr. Aute Black was part of that 2011 team.
He was running the cutter for that side before he moved on.
And
This
we
time
all know.
it's Hato Pāora on the 22 of Te Aute.
You all know where he ended up. E te whānau, awesome player there, Aute Black.
Was. Player on a lot of people's lips in the mid-2000s.
Definitely.
Very proud of his time in the Māori All Blacks jersey. Hato Pāora building pressure now through the forwards.
Pick and go there by Hato Pāora.
Hato
Te
Pāora
Aute.
getting close to the line now.
Te Aute
Counter-ruck.
looking to counter-ruck.
Just a bit too high, the Hato Pāora.
A little bit too eager, I
Clean
think,
out.
that time. Penalty conceded.
I think the referee there rewarding Te Aute hard work in the ruck there.
Te Aute again defused that one. 20 minutes into the second half. Hato Pāora it is, who still enjoy the lead, 20-7 over Te Aute. Threatened for a little while like it was going to blow out a little bit more than that, but Te Aute D'ing up pretty good at the moment.
You can see the co-captain of the Hato Pāora basketball team, Hamuere Harding Va'a, getting his dance moves going on the dead ball line. He's always good when it comes to supporting his mates.
Thomas Te Aute, who looked to get it through the hands. Can't beat the swarming defence of Hato Pāora, who really have put them under pressure in their own 22.
Good run there by Te Aute's first 5. Gates.
He really has been a feature of their team. He's been a standout player. This time it's knocked forward by the carrier, picked up by Hato Pāora.
Awesome defence technique there by the winger of Hato Pāora.
Hato Pāora pile into the ruck. We're seeing that physical style of play start to see. Oh, there's a straight drop off the pass.
Unfortunate there by the centre there for Hato Pāora.
It's going to release the pressure valve on Te Aute for just a minute. They're going to have to make a clean scrum and an exit play here.
The very, very talented athlete, Regan Taylor. He's been a part of the early New Zealand Rugby League camps. Hasn't managed to get too much footy in his hands today. Couple opportunities, and he's made half opportunities out of those. Te Aute win their scrum.
They come back to the short side. The pass hits the deck.
Just so hard to get rid of the pill.
Straight into a wall of Hato Pāora defence.
What's the call here?
We'll see what the call here is. He got swarmed all over, the smallest guy on the field.
Just looking at Tom Morrison's hand signals, he did not.
Here's a quick tap.
That's
a brave thing to do at this time.
Go.
I think this is the first 5 gates again with another powerful
strong
carry.
run.
Do it all.
It's like he's got one of the low numbers on his jersey. The way he runs it up towards the defence. This
Big
time,
carry.
there's a nice carry. Pick and go again. Nice tackle. Again, Hato Pāora are quick to pounce on the loose ball. Te Aute who cleaned it up, however. Working very hard to get it out of their end of the field. It's Te Aute who keep running them down. They're gang tackling in 2 and 3s. It's just...
Yeah, the Hato Pāora pack here really defending well as a team, hunting the Te Aute ball runners down. This is the third carry here for the blindside flanker there.
Ball carriers just need a little bit more support. As it is the Hato Pāora boys who, as I said in the first half, it's their turn this time. Offensive defence. Using that defence to pin Te Aute in their 22. And that's culminated in a feed to the scrum for Hato Pāora in ideal circumstances for them.
Some strong carries in there for Te Aute, but equally strong defence there by Hato Pāora. Tiniro Morgan, the blindside flanker there for Te Aute, having multiple carries in that phase of play.
Plenty of the Te Aute boys showing great willingness to carry the ball up. As I say, though, the Hato Pāora tackling, they're going in 2s and 3s, forcing them back over that 22.
Absolutely.
Got Jadis Edwards at halfback Whānau from Wairoa for Hato Pāora. Relieving for Tuahine of his duties. He had a strong first half.
Changes beginning to be made. 15 minutes left to go in the game. This time there's a nice kick into the corner. And it is Te Aute who fall on it.
I think
Give
Hato
themselves
Pāora,
another drop out from under the posts.
I'm not too sure what they want out of their territory. I think they're there enough to attack. The only benefit, I think, of our tactic at the moment is that the time is slowly decreasing, but I think it's fair to say if Hato Pāora score next, the game is going to be hard to take away from them.
Absolutely, I think we're definitely seeing the tactical kicking.
Here's a nice run by the centre. He's gone hard into the 22. Nice tackle out there. It's picked up. And this time,
off the back of big lead-eye, John
the
Heta,
try
looks
has
like.
been scored.
Number 8, off the back of a strong carry from his good mate. Both come from strong rugby league backgrounds. Regan Taylor. Supported by lead-eye John Heta, who scores the try.
Wonderful support from his forwards. Say they're hunting in 2s and 3s. And always have plenty of support around them on defence and now on offence.
I wouldn't say Te Aute is conceding the game, but some nice touch there by the captain for Te Aute, congratulating the try scorer. Always room for sportsmanship here to whānau.
Yep. You can see that they like the physical confrontation out there, but good mates off the field.
Absolutely. Unsure, Tō Mairangi might know the answer to this pātai, but unsure on how many of these players were in last year's junior game?
Not too many, actually, Pa. There are a few young year 11s that were in the side as year 10s last year, and they were comfortably handled. There was a strong hooker for Te Aute last year that I think he scored 3 or 4 tries. I have no doubt that if he's still at school, he'll be in the first 15 now.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're definitely seeing a Hato Pāora side full of vengeance and are willing to put the body on the line today to achieve the result they're wanting.
We did have a strong cohort in the year 9 this year, seeing that with the 3 or 4 boys that have made the jump up to the team for this fixture. But the year 11s as a cohort here at Hato Pāora are quite athletic. There are a number of them that will feature in the first 15 game. Most prominently the number 7, Tain Anapu Burke, but we'll talk about him soon.
Absolutely.
This time it's Hato Pāora back in possession, looking to sweep it downfield.
Good jackal there. I think that'll be Te Aute ball from my angle. Knock on first.
Knock on, Te Aute feed to the ball.
Yeah.
See a few of those dreaded rain spots beginning to appear again.
Yeah, we might have thought that the penalty will be rewarded to the first 5 for Te Aute there, who was showing good form over the ball.
Yeah, the halfback feeds the ball again. This time it's Te Aute in possession. In the hut, unable to take the pass. Puts it straight to grass. Te Aute looking for someone to take it.
Yeah, just the Te Aute skill at this stage of the game and in this weather, just letting them down a little bit.
Struggling with the conditions as we see Hato Pāora sweep downfield. This time it's lost by them. Just a few errors from both teams in the last couple of minutes. We see the conditions beginning to get on top of them.
Does it mean to say if I think fitness might be playing a part in that? 60 minutes into the game now, whānau.
Guys this young, I didn't know fitness would come into it.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah, a little bit of fatigue sets in.
Yeah, I'm sure the attention span would waver a little bit earlier than the fitness.
You can see Kapuera Miller checked into the open side flanking position in the 17 jersey. I've just noticed that now, but judging by the paruness of his shorts, he's been out there doing the mahi. My apologies, Kapuera.
To be fair, the way that field's cut up, that's only about 5 minutes to start looking like everybody else out there.
You can see the Te Aute first 15 warming up and just walking past our truck here, looking quite imposing. Paratini, you must be pretty excited to see the boys run out there.
Yeah, you can definitely see the fire in the eyes, and the intensity is starting to pick up for our main game today. But I'm sure both sides would be eagerly and also equally the same. I'm sure they'll definitely have the fire in the eyes for that 1 p.m. kickoff today.
Definitely a atmosphere around the ground as we get ready to count down for that first 15 eagerly anticipated game, which will kick off almost directly after this game at 1:15, I believe.
Just as we were talking about, well, Tō Mairangi was talking about the imposing nature of first 15 rugby. Shout out to Dylan Matthews. I believe him and I made our debuts for the first 15 in 2008. We were both the hookers on that day, so Mihana ki a koe, Dylan.
Hopefully my whanaunga there, Dylan Matthews, is listening. Yes, he made that hooker jersey his own, and he was a year 13 when I was year 9. And
Kia ora.
very much in the early days of a mobile hooker. Dylan Matthews, quite a speedy hooker back in the day.
This time it's Aute who looked to move the ball through the hands. There's a nice hit through the middle. They need a bit more of that if they're going to affect the scoreboard in the last 8 minutes of the game.
They do have an advantage as well as their standout open side takes the ball.
Really has had a good game. But we see the penalty, and we're probably about 3 or 4 nil in penalties in the last 10 minutes. This time the quick tap is taken again.
You can tell he really loves his footy.
Few of those big Hato Pāora forwards beginning to slog down around the middle of the park. Conditions are beginning to win the battle as Aute start finding it hard. There's a nice break through the middle again.
Aute can get a quick try here. They're in with a bit of energy.
Standing there waiting for it. Hammers it up the middle. Gets absolutely driven backwards by 2 or 3 Hato Pāora defenders. The halfback in there again for another look. There's another fine run to regain that ground. Hands it back. There'll be another knock on this time. Hato Pāora to feed the ball.
Yeah, some awesome consistent attack there by Aute.
Yeah.
But as we've seen all game, solid defence. 2 or 3 in the tackle there for Hato Pāora. That's been super effective for them today.
Absolutely.
E mihi nui ana ki ngā kaiwawao. We've got the a kaiwawao or referee from Manawatu in front of our truck, getting himself prepared for the main game.
Back downfield it goes this time. Hato Pāora in the chase. It's a nice pick up and run back from the fullback for Aute. Last 15 minutes of this game, Aute have really shown a bit of Kaha out there.
Unlucky.
Bit of spirit to try and take it back to Hato Pāora. Continue to hold on to what might be an insurmountable lead now with only 5 minutes left in the ball game.
Yeah, Aute starting to throw caution to the wind.
A little bit.
A little bit. Playing what they see, playing off the cuff and eyes up footy at the moment.
Mairangi mentioned maybe a little bit of fitness. Maybe they're finally seeing a bit of tiring of those big Hato Pāora forwards.
Here you go, the backs.
As they sweep downfield, this time with the kick.
Jackal the ball here, boys. Well cleaned up there by the young man.
It is Aute who clean it up. Get numbers back behind the ball. They'll be looking to clear it. Nice feed, nice handoff. And again, it's that tackling from Hato Pāora that's pinning Aute into the 22, their own 22.
Absolutely. The Aute attack seems to be quite flat at the moment.
Yeah. Yep. Well, here we go.
Here we go.
Someone's gone up through the middle.
Looks
it's that
like
man. It's that number 10 again.
5.
Yeah, no, he's
Gates.
Must be in the discussion for at least the Aute's man of the match.
Definitely. I think he's had many mentions by all of us today, so he'll be the front runner. We go with the quick tap by Aute.
Still running. Takes it over the half. for Hato Pāora.
I think back-to-back high tackles there by Hato Pāora.
Standing a bit higher in the tackle.
Definitely.
Not quite as effective as they were earlier. And again, that's about his fourth or fifth tap and go.
He sees a bit of space too.
He's found some space and he's got some good meterage down towards the Hato Pāora 22. They swing the ball out wide. This time it's the open side, blind side flanker. Gets support this time from one of his props playing halfback.
And that's probably been the tail of the tape.
Yep.
It's too many passes.
Gone to ground.
Gone to ground or just slightly missed the target. The key areas.
Definitely, I think the skill of Te Aute has been, let's let them down in parts of the game today.
It hasn't enabled them to take advantage of what's actually been a wealth of possession in the last 15, 20 minutes.
No doubt, but I think they still look like they're enjoying themselves out there, and
Yeah,
they'll
absolutely.
definitely take a lot from this game today.
And they're playing with the right intent. I have no doubt that the games going forward in future years will stay tight like this, and Te Aute are very, very unlikely to get the result that they came here to get, but they can look at this game and take away a lot of positives.
Definitely, I think a special mention to the open side. Hokamo Ormond.
Yeah,
And as we see, Tane Gates.
very strong.
He may have even got there.
And this time,
No tries to call.
he's across the line. Only for umpire Morrison to pull it back.
I think our referee's eye has been quite sharp today, so
Must have seen something from both teams, otherwise he might have been able to award that try. This time, wait to see what the call is.
looks like a
This time the penalty's gone the other way.
may have been a double movement there by the Te Aute ball carrier.
As we're back into the game this time, and it's Hato Pāora back in possession. Been a while as we've seen Te Aute take the ball game to the threatened the try line on no less than 2 or 3 occasions. Unable to score, however. And it's Hato Pāora as we come into the dying seconds of this ball game, who clear their line with another fine kick. And there's the whistle gone again.
In front of the kicker.
Yeah.
Penalty all the way back where the ball was kicked.
What are the odds on another quick tap?
I'd say 99%.
Go one better and it'll be Tane.
This time it is tapped.
Tane who will take it.
Oh, and a fine run it is. On the prop, gets it down to the 10-metre line. It is Te Aute, who
It goes
straight through the middle of the ruck
Well-deserved try.
and scores a try. Well-deserved consolation try there by Te Aute, who finally gets some result from all that pressure that they started piling on Hato Pāora about 15 minutes ago. Well done to Te Aute to come back right at the very death knell of this game.
Is it the big second rower there? Cooper Kito, I think, steals it from the base of the ruck. Just as Nine was about to clear the ball and he goes over. I think Hato Pāora were already celebrating their win, and that's affected the scoreboard. And my prediction, I said 13 plus.
Lovely consolation try there by Cooper Kito.
Nice work by Te Aute to get the score up to 25-12 with the kick to come. Kicking into a decent breeze. And we will see what happens. Seemed like the whole world paused there for a second.
Yeah.
this young man lining up the kick, Jay Tani Gates. He's been outstanding in the number 10 jersey for Te Aute.
Had a great game for them. Hits one hard. Straight at the posts.
Signalled away.
Signalled away. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The final whistle has gone. It is Hato Pāora in this traditional matchup who come out with the win as the sun streams down on a waterlogged park here at Hato Pāora College. 25-12 to Hato Pāora under 15s. Gentlemen, final thoughts on the game?
Yeah, awesome game by both teams. Full of effort and full of mana. But Hato Pāora just too strong on the day. And I think the tactics definitely helped them achieve victory here today.
Just an earlier and more consistent approach with their ball security, which put them in a good stead to tick the scoreboard over. Te Aute just as good as Hato Pāora on the day, probably a wider spread of contributors from the Hato Pāora forward pack, and saying that 7 for Te Aute, Te Mahia, he stood out for his boys today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Hato Pāora pack definitely set the tone. Consistently did that too. And you know, when Te Aute thought to ought to get a bit of a roll on or a bit of momentum, the pack kind of snuffed that out and reminded them that they've got the lead, and that's all she wrote.
Congratulations then to Hato Pāora under 15s running out the winner of this one. It really does whet our appetite, gentlemen, for the main game to come in just a few minutes' time. The first 15 clash. A couple of early thoughts on what we're going to experience there.
Just looking into mutual results throughout the season. There's one key mutual opponent that both schools share, and that's the St. John's College game over in Hastings. That Te Aute put them away pretty clean. St. John's came here not long after and actually got the job done here and beat our first 15. So Te Aute have probably had better preparation. They've been over to Australia. They've played Wesley. They've played Manukura and been really competitive. That's what the head says. But as always, heart's going to say Hato Pāora, 13+ man of the match, Te Mana Anapu in the number 8 jersey. I've got to share the same views there. I think that's come through quite strong by Matua Shane, the coach of the Te Aute first 15 today. Preparation has been really strong in terms of opponents and understanding the team dynamic. But it'll be awesome to see a spectacle today. So although mana on the line and o ngā kura e rua nei, I'm sure we'll be in for an awesome spectacle this afternoon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's it for the first game of the day. We're about to get the second game of the day underway in about 25 minutes. But for us and the commentary crew, Te Mairangi Hipango, Parateni Wire Pakingi, myself, Gary Rohihi, and for the rest of the crew, Atiawa Toa FM, there's been an amazing game. But don't you go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We got another game coming up for you in just a few minutes' time. But for now, haere rā.
104.9 and 94.9 Atiawa Toa.
When the radio's on and the sound is hot, you shout to it, there's no way to stop. That's where it sounds from the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest, we let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Atiawa Toa. All the best throwbacks.
He kaupapa whakanui I te wiki o te reo Māori e haere ake nei ki roto I te whanganui ātara. Hari koa mai, kauia mai o tohu kanapa me o reo kaha. Hei whakakōkiri I te reo Māori ki pōneke mā te hikoi. Te wiki o te reo Māori Parade. Te mane te tekau marima o ngā rā o mahuru hei te haurua o te iwakaraka I te ata. Ka kōkiri tātou ki waho mai I te ara treina o pōneke. A ka hikoi I te takutai ki Waitangi Park. He mea tautoko tēnei karere na Atiawa Toa FM.
Waitiri parorangi ki te rangi karere te kupu karere te manu kamutu te tangi o te pere. Whāia te taha ki ngā kōrero Whāia te tika whakatangata kia kaha. Kua tai te wā ki te whana I te pōro I tēnei te kēmu matu ao te rā. Gary, ka tuki te rākau kōrero ki a koe.
No mai haere mai, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second game of the day, the big one, the one you've all been waiting for. It's the first 15s. Hato Pāora College, the home ground here against Te Aute. They line up and get ready to go for what's sure to be a great game here. We've got a bit of sunshine out there now. That rain is slowly leaving us. There's even a little bit of blue sky. You see the teams are about to come onto the field. And there's definitely a different feeling about the beginning of this game than there was about the beginning of the last game.
Absolutely, yes. There's Te Aute as they walk themselves onto the field, brought to you, but also brought onto the field by the under-15s and the rest of the Kura. Heaps of mana, heaps of pride on the line, and awesome way to start this game as we build the anticipation for kickoff.
Absolutely, we see the two teams come onto the field. There we go. In full colours with caps. For those that have got them so far. Te Aute out onto the field.
There's nothing like taking the field with your Kura behind you there. Really heightens the emotions as a very fit-looking Te Aute first 15 takes the field behind their big number 8, Ariki Rosata.
Yeah, absolutely. Instrumental player from 2024 as well. So he'll be looking to continue and continue this year and have a strong outing for his team today.
You can see he's got the co-captain banner on our team sheet, matched by our own number 8, who is also the co-captain, Te Mana Anapu Burke. It really is going to be a battle of the grade 8s out there.
Well, as before, ladies and gentlemen, joining me in commentary will be Tomairangi Hipango, Parateni Wirepa Kingi, as well as myself, Gary Rohihi from Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Welcome along. We're going to get underway very shortly as you hear the noise building and the tension building to welcome the home team, Hato Pāora, onto the field.
Tāmati Kiriopa, the number 1 jersey leading the boys out. He'll be instrumental if Hato Pāora to get up today and follow the lead of the under-15s. Mā te teinei tō tika i te tuaka nei tēnei rā koe rā tōku.
Kia ora. E pai te manako, engari anō ki runga i te whira ka ki te pēr. Ko ai ka hua, ko ai ka tohu, engari. E tika ana ngā kōrero e hoa. The leaders of these teams will need to stand up today and definitely take the game by the scruff of the neck and lead their boys around today.
Tika hoki tau, he manako te kaure I kore ai.
Kia ora.
Tomairangi, somebody look out for in the Hato Pāora team?
I've already talked about the number 8, Te Mana, and his other co-captain, Tāmati. Our most promising player, I'd have to say, is the number 7, Tain Anapu Burke in the year 11. He's very physical on both sides of the ball, maybe even at times toes the line of physicality. When it goes to the back line, number 13, Sonny Tifa Smith, a.k.a. the Whakatangata Ferrari.
Lovely. I think for Te Aute, definitely in the forward pack. We've mentioned the co-captain playing at 8 there, but I think Dayton Birch is another tall timber. And position, if we're talking about position, I think lineouts will be quite key for Te Aute to lay a platform out there for them. And then running the kara. We can't go past Te Kāhui Tūhua. Terrorised Hato Pāora last year with his slicing through the gap runs and putting the ball in the right parts of the field. So let's head over to the haka now of Te Aute.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but that really gets the blood flowing. Two teams facing up to each other with their traditional haka and what is really a traditional game, and one of the real, probably eagerly anticipated games on the rugby calendar in the country, when these two nearby schools come up against each other. Hato Pāora versus Te Aute, about to get underway in just a minute, and it'll be on.
Yeah, definitely. It's an old school form of going to the gym. The old haka gets the blood flowing, and you know, you got the veins popping out and things like that. So the boys are definitely ready to go on both sides.
Well, there we go. It'll be Te Aute in their red tops. As we look at it, going left to right, as you see it on your screen there, it'll be right to left.
We can see after the haka, the Te Aute team have already headed to their split setup for kick-out receipts with their two co-captains on the middle of the field. Rob, Jason, Rahiri, I believe the Kaitata Kitani as well for the Senior A Kapa haka, right next to Big Rossara on the dead ball line. We've got Dahmer Mullins kicking off for Hato Pāora, very sharp number 10.
Mullins it is who gets the game underway. That wind is still playing a bit of a thing out there. There's a nice tackle out there by the Te Aute number 5.
Yeah,
Jack
Dayton
Parker.
Birch there. Dayton Birch there with a solid hit.
Dayton Birch, thank you.
Really threw his shoulder into that one.
Yep.
Hato Pāora will be happy with the result though. They've picked up the ball. Tamati Kiriopa with some good leg drive.
Hato Pāora in position, and they're inside the Te Aute half, just.
Yeah, that'll be key for Hato Pāora today. Build phases. Really take the sting out of this Te Aute defence.
Here he goes, the number 10.
10 shows the ball as he runs across the defensive line. Tries to set up the outside centre.
Te Aute really locked in on their defence at the moment, though.
Just need a bit more better balance there. Yep, great call there by referee.
Te Aute number 7, by the way. Yeah. Te Aute number 7 over the ball there. Too quick, too strong, couldn't be moved. And the penalty gets awarded early in the ball game.
Just really important for our ball carriers in today's game to stay balanced.
Yep.
It's important to get to the ground on your terms, but make sure we're not too early because we gave the jackal up there.
Yeah, Te Aute really strong start there on defence. And this Hato Pāora team definitely threw some pictures at them.
First raid into the near the 22. Te Aute. It is Hato Pāora who are going to have to D up. First set piece of the game as well. It's Hato Pāora who throw one up way too early. Ball's been taken down, this time by Te Aute. Halfback fires it out to the flanker, puts the shoulder into the tackle.
I believe a knock-on was called there by the assistant referee, but not caught, that's all right. Just going to have to make some tackles.
Yeah, first carry there by the co-captain, Ariki Rossiter.
This time it's back in turn by Hato Pāora. Again, over the tackle ball.
As I spoke to at the end of the last game, number 7, year 11, Tain Anapu Burke. That's his first jackal penalty of the game. I'd say he'll get about 5 of those, e Huama. He's very strong.
We'll call that one apiece for the two number 7s.
Yeah, lovely. That's there's plenty of time for Mr. Birch to Mr. Burke to get more of those turnover jackals there. Beautiful technique by him.
He's recently been selected into the Manawatu under-16 side. Big team. One of his good running mates in his year group is the 9, Madison McMinn from Whāia. Although he's only year 11, it's a second game in the first 15 against Te Aute, so he's quite slick.
I don't know how you can drive past from Whāia to fielding, passing Te Aute, but kei te pai.
That's usually when I go to sleep, bro.
Hopefully we can see that running game by
Hato Pāora it is who look to run it out of their own half this time. There's a wide one off the ruck, and it's a nice hit up there. Recycles the ball quickly.
I think even
for
you'll
the first
agree
5 to clear it off the line. And that's taken by the Hato Pāora.
Jack Wilson on our team sheet in the 6th jersey.
Penalty Te Aute.
Yeah, unlucky. It's a bit of back and forth here. Both teams are keen and eager, and trying to implement the game plan?
I think even you'll agree, Paratini, that mutual results and form going into the game, when this game kicks off, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, definitely.
For a game like this, you're absolutely right. You know, if players in both teams can't get up for this sort of rivalry, then yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt.
In saying that, Hato Pāora, first 15, played a strong Waiapihu side last Friday under lights down at the Levin Domain. Waiapihu made the Manawatu Premier 1 final, and we took them right to the end, and then we beat Mana College, the week before. So we're heading into a good bit of form as well when we get the penalty. You can see the boys excited to get physical.
There's a few early penalties going on out there.
Bit of a high tackle there by
settle down a little bit.
Yeah, by Dayton Birch. Just going a little bit high there.
Just both teams trying to exert their physicality, maybe get a little bit of dominance. It hasn't happened yet.
Might be quite team. Yeah, it might be quite fair. He's a bit of a skyscraper there.
He is a skyscraper.
Dayton Birch.
I think he's at the wrong school, man. I could really use him getting some rebounds very on. We've seen already early both the Anapu Burke boys, Tain and Te Mana, in their side penalties just by sheer love of physicality.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, I think this is the game for Hato Pāora. Really build into it, be physical.
Great kick to touch there as well by the young 9 Madison McMinn.
Well, that breeze is obviously still playing a bit of a part out there. I mean, in the old days, you'd say it was possibly a 9-point breeze or something like that.
Great take by Kaha Hill. I agree though, Gary, the wind is still going. Hato Pāora running into the wind to start the game. One thing that I just noticed, interestingly, big Dayton Birch was in the defensive line and the short line out there. So they want him out there making big hits. That's intentional.
This time's the halfback who couldn't clear it. It's picked up there by the lock.
Yeah, Te have got possession right now. It's whānau. Good line speed there from Hato Pāora.
Got the halfback for... yes. Waiting there now. And it's the Aute that give up the penalty.
All professionalism is going out the window, whānau. Hato Pāora, let's go.
Good to see a bit of impartiality being showed here by
that was for the first game,
two
Gary.
Colleagues.
Bit of excitement shown here by Tō Mairangi. Kei te whai, we all welcome it. It's whānau.
Bit of excitement and a little bit of surprise we got the call go in our favour there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not the best kick for touch, but we'll take it.
In order to get that one to touch, he's almost had to kick it sideways.
Pa Dylan King working at Aute behind the they formed a bit of a trio here by the entry. I think he should be by his students supporting the boys, I think, but we'll take it.
Hato Pāora there take the ball up strongly off the line out, and again it's Hato Pāora who earn the penalty.
Yeah,
and Te Aute just in danger of getting a warning here.
Yeah, bit of ill discipline at the moment with the tackle tech from Te Aute.
Last thing they need this early in the proceedings is a warning for penalties. And then, of course, once you get a warning, then the bin becomes a...
Yeah, so just a quiet word there to the number 8 from Te Aute, Ariki Rossiter.
Rossiter's the number 8. That's a big lad.
He is a big lad. Can't believe we played in these games when I'm watching live these days. Bit soft these days. I don't like that contact.
Yeah, definitely glad I'm on this side now, eh?
Tall timber in the middle of the Te Aute lineup. They get up and contest, but it's a nice job by Hato Pāora to take it down, and they're physical in the ball.
Nice.
Driving it up, and it's stolen. Te Aute come away with it. Te Aute out to midfield. Out it goes there now. The number 12's got it. Passes it on to the centre. Uses his footwork out to the winger. Streaks down the left-hand touchline.
Yeah, that's the number 11, Gibson Morgan there, streaking down the sideline.
Very strong carry and a big winger as well. So we know what Te Aute can do when they swing it through the hands.
This time it's footwork.
Here's Tain again. Number 2. Second jackal of the day. We're halfway almost to my target.
Yeah, tō Mairangi bang on there with his...
Anapu Burke it is who gets in and steals that ball for Hato Pāora.
Yeah, with his predictions. There's going to be many more of those jackals by Mr. Anapu Burke.
I will say that I am concerned about how Te Aute, how slick they looked on the counter-attack.
Possibly a pass away from doing some real damage there.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a strength of Te Aute to use the ball.
Nice rally on the defence, though, from Hato Pāora.
Tipene Baba with his third take. Ooh, not straight as
got that
there.
one not straight.
Tight channel today.
I think Francis Fata, the other lock there for Te Aute, was quite lucky not to get called for...
An early pull down, I agree.
Early...
Traffic. That's the fullback out to number 12. Winger going down.
Winger.
Looks to put the step on.
Oh, lovely.
Heads in.
Good try there by Gibson Morgan.
The left winger it was.
Very strong. Gibson Morgan, second touch. He's beat the first up.
Yeah,
defenders.
Good interchange of passing. Passing by Te Aute there.
Great try by Te Aute to open their account in this one. Dots it right down under the black dot.
All started with an ineffective tackle on the Te Aute 10, who got a loose hand out for the offload. And
what about the handoff?
Great hands
by the winger to get rid of his opposite number.
Yeah, all started by the first five there, Tika Hui Tuhua. Being able to spot the gap, but then keep the ball alive.
Hato Pāora's defenders just guilty of being up a little bit too quick on that one.
Yep.
It allowed the first five to get the ball in behind them.
It's a key thing for Te Aute to continue to try to do is get outside that first five. Anything in tight, Hato Pāora have been there and they're up for it.
And of course, once you get the ball in behind the defence, then anything's possible.
Straightforward kick from...
First try scored. Te Aute. Conversion made, 7-0. We work back to halfway. Hato Pāora have already shown
Tika,
strong willingness to compete in the physicality of this game.
Tika Hui Tuhua knocks over the kick from obviously right in front of the sticks. Crucial in these conditions, the location of the try, 7-0 to Te Aute after 8 minutes.
Yeah, I just talked about the game getting played in between the 22s again, and amazing how quickly it can break open.
Yeah, Hato Pāora were wanting to get back and build their game again, as we see a big run there by Dayton Birch.
A lot of beautiful mullets out there for Te Aute, bro.
Yeah, I can see them flowing, eh?
Very tall timber out there for an first 15 game.
Number 3, Tain Anapu Burke, 3 in the first half. Interesting times here for the captains. Be interesting to see what they decide to do here. Hato Pāora is heading into the wind.
Yep.
So 3 points would be difficult. But they
need
decide to make
territory
touch.
and position.
Yeah, Tain Anapu Burch is
this
just...
one could come in our window.
He's seeing the right pitches, I think, at the breakdown, and he's taking his opportunities.
Just in the early passage of the game, he's been the strongest player for Hato Pāora so far with his breakdown work. 2 years to go. 2 years to go at school, so got a bright future in front of him. In the representative program, they'll be looking to get to the tall timber here, Hato Pāora. Well done again. And he goes through. He goes through.
He gets it down, I think. He rolls over.
He does! Go Kaha!
And it's try by
The try has been awarded by Steve Cody. Has there been an interference from the touchy here?
The touchy did indicate as soon as he scored it that it was a held up.
Yeah, unlucky there for Hato Pāora. I mean, the Te Aute line-out defence there went to sleep and created that gap for the lock there, I believe.
Shout out again to Pa Tom Morrison, one of the kaimahi here at Hato Pāora, who passed on that communication to the referee. He'll be getting some side eyes from the boys, but hey, whaia te tika.
Kia ora.
Great movement by Hato Pāora to get themselves down to the try line. All but scored that try. This time it's the halfback who brings it back strongly.
Probably got away with the high shot there, Tiote, but that's what happens when your 9 wants to run it straight, I guess.
Your 9 wants to run it straight at a guy who's about 6.5 feet tall. This time it's Hato Pāora. Go ahead strongly.
Tamati Kireopa. Oh, very dangerous tackle that will be punished and penalised, I'm sure. In saying that, I have seen no arm signal from
this
referee.
Time, the movement from the Hato Pāora players.
Did we not see the tackle?
Yeah, I don't know what the referee was seeing there, but...
So we've got the penalty has been awarded to Hato Pāora, who get another opportunity in the red zone.
I think at most it was a penalty.
You got to be kidding me, man. I mean, you're trying to bait me into a reaction with that one there, boy. A penalty try, Mickey.
It seems like the referee disagreed with both of you.
Hato Pāora in good position here, though, right into the 22 of Te Aute.
Ideal attacking opportunity off the set piece for Hato Pāora. This time it's a trick line out.
Can hear some fiery parents on the sideline.
Yeah, unlucky by Te Nanapu Burke. There's probably the only thing he's done wrong in this game at this stage.
Oh, charge down kick.
Charged right in the goal. Oh, and it's the number 8 for Te Aute, who has to take it.
Mr. Rossiter.
Took it with contact right on him as well.
If you wanted somebody under that ball right on the try line, you'd want it to be one of the bigger players in your team. This time it's Te Aute who are in the penalty.
Unlucky there, Kura. I actually thought the halfback there, Ariki Hunt, may have lifted the ball. But it looks like an early tackle there on the halfback for Te Aute.
As all good halfbacks do. Having a bit of a kōrero to the ref when they're not allowed. Madison, he always plays confidently and he backs himself around the laws. Just unlucky in that instance.
One thing halfbacks are never backwards about is having a word or two to say to the referee.
Yeah, two who are there with a nice clearance to relieve a bit of this pressure that Te Aute is under.
Te Aute.
Big steal from Tipene Baba.
The throw goes astray. It's Hato Pāora who steal the ball.
Archie Bennett in the year 11. With another good carry. Burke brothers, top
this
of the
time
pond.
It's Hato Pāora
and he wins the contact.
Back onto attack.
No release.
Round the ball here. It is the Hato Pāora who win it. Halfback feeds it out. First 5. Kicks it through. This time taken by the Te Aute fullback. Head back. The boot goes in. A nice kick.
Yeah, beautiful kick there by Tuhua.
Clears it, and it is Te Aute who win the throw.
Interesting decision, the grabber there. Dermot is always confident and assertive in his attack. But in the forwards, I think Hato Pāora have a slight edge at the moment. Giving it to the backs is where Te Aute are probably a touch slicker. The 2 times the backs have got the ball, they've made inroads and scored a try. And saying that, Tipene Baba once again gets another steal.
Quite right, the Te Aute forwards maybe just a little bit guilty of going on their own at times.
Yeah, definitely. I think that pack mentality is definitely coming through a lot stronger for Hato Pāora at this stage.
Yeah, they're definitely more together, especially in the tight 5. Te Aute tending to want to man up one-on-one.
Yep.
more than going together. It's a feed for Hato Pāora. The set scrum. And again, they hold very a nice handoff.
2 big bumps from Te Mana Anapu. The boys have been all over it. A lot of interesting decisions being made around the ruck from both sides. And the dominant lock so far in the game.
Bit of push and shove out there.
Physically has definitely been Dayton Birch, but in terms of set piece, Tipene Barber has been all over it.
But he went over it, he killed it. Go back. Are you Ariki? You captain? Ariki. It wasn't out of the ruck, it was inside.
Here you go. The ref quite clear about why his decision was made there. Hato Pāora get the ball.
Good nudge there by Madison McMinn. The wind has seemingly just died off a little bit.
Yeah.
And although very slippery and wet underfoot, the sun is actually out. Funnily enough, the defensive line out for Hato Pāora has been the strength. The offensive line out, we've had a couple small miscues.
Ball and hand will definitely be important. Goes the front of the line now, stolen by Te Aute. It is their halfback who takes it to ground behind the ruck. Feeds it now. Here we go, it's their number 7 who takes the ball strongly. Jack Parker.
Pumping the legs there by Parker.
No release, Blue, no release. Oh, sorry, come back.
And there's the quick tap.
Hey, no release, sorry.
Tika Huituhu are wanting to get on with play, and I think he spotted that that's where the ball needs to go, through the backs for Te Aute.
Kind of a bit of a lost thing in rugby is the ability to take quick taps.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously...
that is a heck of a touch finder, that one.
Yeah, obviously too wanting to speed things up a bit.
Speed things up, yeah.
We're a quarter way through the game, there or thereabouts, and Hato Pāora and the forwards have been stronger. But as I've already said, as you can see the scoreboard in the background, Manuhiri 7-0. The back's just a bit sharper for Te Aute so far. Early jump.
He was up there for a good 10 seconds.
I see a tap here by Ariki Hunt.
This time it's into the backs. It's fed out. We've got the centre out there for Te Aute. Feeds it onto that deadly winger. Gets rid of 2. Takes it into contact. Metres gained on the ball. Having a whale of a game out there as the left winger.
Strong run
Gibson
there, boy.
Morgan.
Yeah, Gibson Morgan. Over the advantage line, also Te Aute.
This time it's Te Aute, ball in hand. Here we go. Plenty of hands out there. This time it's the right winger. Spins in the tackle.
Yeah, he looks like he's
in. He has scored.
Taupiri Crawford in the corner.
Oh, got a knock
Same
on.
as the last side.
Same as the last one. Mr. Morrison once again.
Now tell me. Touchy, don't worry about him. Tell me. Was it before the line? And then when he was going down. Scrum. Okay, guys, come in.
So the knock on before the line. It'll be Hato Pāora's bead to the scrum.
Same on both sides. Good consistency from the referees and collaboration. The Hato Pāora co-captain straight away was pretty adamant, and he was in position, but fact of the matter is, when the wingers get the ball, they look like they're going to score.
I think, is it Ariki, the captain of Te Aute? Rossiter.
Yep.
Maybe he just needs to have a talk to his forwards.
Yeah.
Just calm him down a bit.
Yeah, that sequence of play was definitely the blueprint for Te Aute today. And I think Hato Pāora definitely needs to recognise that and react.
Well, that ball went down both flanks to finally end up at the try right. So, left and right.
Definitely.
From 40 metres out as well, on the back of a good kick. So, Te Aute, they'll want to have a couple good carries. So here comes Anapu Burke again. Tane, that one. Down the sideline. Not afraid of the upperclassmen and the seniors.
This time, Hato Pāora, they're up in the air this time. And it's the Aute that pile in and take the ball. There we go.
Just a poor pass from the base of the ruck there.
I think credit to the pressure there put on Dayton Birch by the second five, was it? Kaimanawa Tawhara.
Motaku here, I think that's Shaquille Light now.
Light, yeah.
She's making a late change. I think the forwards for Te Aute, a couple carries and then a backdoor ball. Get out of the way. Get the ball to Te Kahui to put it out wide.
This time it's Te Aute who put on a huge amount of pressure. Hato Pāora come away with it though.
And they've come away with the ball as well, I think. Yep, for sure.
Yep.
They've been up ready to really slow down their...
Just a little bit laboured in that midfield. Couldn't beat the defence that time.
Joseph Potter caught up from the 15s this morning due to illness.
He's had 2 or 3 very good runs too so far in this game, as Potter.
Here comes Tain again. Endless work
Potter
rate.
keeping the ball in hand. Just recycling. There's a chip kick this time. That's a brave one, given how powerful the attack is that he's facing. The ball comes right out to the midfield. It's the fullback who grabs it.
Corner flag.
Gives it to that Morgan guy again as he streaks down that left field flank. Nice tackle this time though.
You can see Te Ahi Taiwa Hakaraya Hosking in the 24 jersey, early substitution.
Yeah, good run there by Dayton.
There we see, there's a good run this time by Te Aute. They take it strongly into the 22.
I did just see Kaimanawa Tawhara out there on the field. I think I've been Houdini.
There goes Tuhua.
There we go.
Gets it out to the fullback.
Chimes in.
A lovely try
this
there.
time scores the try for Te Aute.
It's Rahiri, the co-captain.
Clean set of hands by Te Aute to clear the ball of traffic there.
I think we did see the back door that Tō Mairangi provided that piece of advice for the team.
Lovely try taken by the fullback then. Just had a couple of nice incursions into their back line. The back line obviously very organised.
Just went through 2 sets of hands through the forwards, and Tuhua will put the ball in the right space, it seems. He keeps making the good decisions. In terms of the chip kick from Hato Pāora, I don't actually mind it too much. At least it's contestable.
Yep.
The long kicks, where you know you're not going to get it in this kind of win, bear no fruits for your team. In saying that, just the outside defence are not very connected at the moment for Hato Pāora.
Yeah, the chop tackles definitely allow for more offloads to happen, and a big man like Ariki Rossiter.
You need to go for ball and all tackles.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be a focus, I would imagine, for the Hato Pāora defence as these bigger Te Aute runners get ahead of steam up.
Just waiting for the conversion attempt. Looks like it's going to drift across and over from out wide. That's a fine conversion. Takes the score to 14-0. As we head into 11 minutes to go here in the first half. It's gone by in the blink of an eye. Very physical encounter so far. Like Tomairangi, you've said that the forwards are going very well. It's the backs, ball in hand, that Hato Pāora possibly need to have a look at.
Nice sloppy drop kick. Sometimes those are the ones that are the hardest to get a good carry off.
There's a nice positional kick. This time it's gone down. It's the winger that got it. Puts on the step.
And here's Shaquille Light.
Goes in. Takes contact. Halfback just guilty of taking his eye off the ball. They've recovered it nicely. This time out it goes into Into the big guys. They rumble it up. You can hear the contact from here.
Just a bit too deep. Our pods there. Struggling to find connection off the
looking to
off
get
the
somebody in motion. Heading hard onto the ball. Both teams just guilty of dropping the ball and making an unforced error. Aute it is. Proven to be lethal from these sorts of situations. Twice already in the ball game.
So we've already seen a couple of Hato Pāora backs come in off the bench.
The interchange between the midfield.
Big hit
of
there.
Aute. Reti and George. It's what's giving
They
their
go straight
wingers,
away.
the wingers their space. Deliberate knock on there.
Deliberate knockdown, penalty. He's an athlete, Yahi Tawa, so Tete will be happy he didn't get two hands to that.
Yeah, the centre there for Te Aute. Onyx Reti is definitely feeling that hit by Tain Anapu Burke, who's been a standout for Hato Pāora to this point.
You just have a look at those midfield from Te Aute. When they're getting the ball out to those wingers, they're both running different angles.
Yep.
And that's putting some indecision into the Hato Pāora defence and giving those wingers the space they need to go down those sidelines.
They're keeping it simple, the midfield.
Yeah.
They run their line, carry if they're needed. Otherwise, they're there to clear space for the men out the back.
Definitely.
Te Aute from the set piece. Inside the 22. It's gone over the top. Cleaned up by Hato Pāora in possession. They'll be looking to work this one out. There's a nice hit from the midfield this time. Strong carry.
Tain again. Here's his big brother. Big shot there. 8 on 8, but it was no arms.
Yeah, Taute need to be a little bit careful.
He just needs to watch it.
Always a bit testy when you put a big shot on like that. Oh, maybe a little bit too testy there from... I don't want to throw out any wrong numbers out there, but pretty physical. Going to be some tough decisions to make. And we do have a hand in the pocket.
Yep.
Yes, yes, I am. Yeah. Oh, well, you're the same hairdo as that guy there. One of you is a hairdo like yours. I'm sorry, it's one of you. I didn't see your number. Okay, both making the same tackle. Okay, what's it going to be, Araki? Was it you or him? One of you. No, okay. No arm. It's yellow card, okay? Yep. Because you've already been warned about the high tackles, all right? So, both arms are in there. No, you weren't. No. Yeah, no. Off your troops.
He's been yellow carded. There was a little bit of tomfoolery after the fact that I'm pretty surprised wasn't dealt to on both sides.
Just need to calm them down a little bit, but the trouble is he was the instigator.
Yeah, and he wasn't having a bar of it. He wasn't having a bar of any of the kōrero. At the same time, yes, number 1 has been sent off. Lawrence Rickus. The fact of the matter is that was the 8 that put the big shot on.
I think I heard the ref say they've got both with the same haircut.
So it's up to Araki to pick who's going off, and the poor prop there, the big man with the same hairdo, has been sent for 10. Interesting, to say the least.
The only good thing about that is it had to be the prop because you get to bring a prop on at scrum time.
Well, I'm sure Lawrence is a good player, but Araki going for 10 is a big deal. And he's not going for 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good clear out by Hato Pāora. Working their way out of the 22 now.
We've got an
player
injury
left
down
on the
there.
ground.
In the 12 jersey is indeed Kaimanawa Tāwhara. Apologies for my miscommunication, team.
Yeah, this looks quite serious. This is very unfortunate e te whānau, as players stopped for an injured player.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to have a quick look at the replay of that last try. Nice offload in the midfield there. Chimed in by the 10. He's going to get it to the fullback. Outflanks the defence. Over for the try.
Pretty clear to see the big number 8 there made the tackle. The one is actually in the frame.
One is actually in the frame.
Bit of a chair who as well afterwards, and then he sends his bro off.
Yeah, I think we heard the referee's description. He couldn't see the number.
I'm not sure how that works, really, where the ref should be making the decision.
Yeah.
I will acknowledge Matua Steve Cody there from fielding, refereeing our game. He has stepped in on pretty short notice. So,
yeah.
Ka nui te mihi ki a koe. Steve, at the same time, there's not much rugby going on around the country in secondary schools. I think all the refs, rightly so, have had a big season, but they don't want to come out this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, so, in the Te Aute Haro, I'd suggest that Matua Shane's message is quite simple. Stick to the structure. Play in the right areas of the field. And I think the lineout's been a bit off for Te Aute. Hasn't been as strong of a platform for the team to build off.
But it looks like Kaimana Tawhara has been helped from the field, but he was up. So fingers crossed that young man is fine. He's been replaced by number 22. By the look of it, Arepa forward Karaitiana Jennings.
I think as well from Matua Shane, he'll be urging them to just play rugby.
Yep.
I think Te Aute are trying to get into a physical match, and of course they're strong boys, but Hato Pāora will match them in those areas.
Yep.
When they've gone wide, they've scored rugby tries,
yep.
And they've looked the classier team, to be honest.
Yep.
When they want to get into the arm wrestle, the boys will get up. So the wise words will be coming from the wise heads that have been around, and he'll be encouraging Te Aute to just play rugby. At the same time, Hato Pāora have an opportunity here to talk about some defensive policies, especially in the backs. Can't go outside the 10. Anytime the ball's gone outside the 10, Te Aute have made massive inroads.
Getting possession and maintaining possession will be key for them, especially in the next 10 minutes or so. It's only nearly 3 minutes to go to a half-time, and they'll be able to regroup.
Sonny Tifa Smith, he's a strong centre, especially on attack, but he can defend as well. I'd be encouraging him to jam.
There was half-time. We've still got our timer of 2 minutes 45 to go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, while we've been corduroying there, that was half-time being played.
May have been a precautionary half-time call there.
They might have gone a little bit early just to make sure that young man was okay. It was helped from the field. But we are going to actually get back underway with the second half right about now.
So, Paratene, bro, what are you thinking there? The staff obviously know that was Ariki Rossiter that should have been binned. As an old boy, what are you thinking there, man?
You're going to play to the referee. And
Whāia te Tika, bro.
Then he made the call to ask him, who does he want to go off?
Gamesmanship. In the finest form. Strong carry to start the half by the
Nice carry
skipper.
by Rickus. Gets it underway, gets his team well across the advantage line. This time it goes out to the midfield where the forwards were waiting, but it's gone behind them. They've had to regroup. Back down towards the 22. This time the kicks had to go in. It's off the side of the boot. Getting under it is that winger, Morgan. Flies in, as he usually does. He gets rid of the first tackler. Immensely strong, that young man.
And a good carry
He's up
there.
now,
from
he's got the
Tamati.
knee to the ground.
Just an errant pass after that, affecting Hato Pāora's ability
This
to
time, it's Te Aute who set up the pod. Into the hands of the first five. Rickus out of midfield where he lurks consistently. Just looking for those mismatches. Again, it's out to the big guys waiting in the midfield. They come towards the far touchline. Backwards and forwards, just probing the defence.
Got to go to the backs.
Good contact there by the Hato Pāora
Showing a little
defence.
bit more patience than they have. Nice step this time. It's the open side flank, the blind side flanker.
Yeah, good run there by Taumai Graham.
Just gets them back on the front foot. Looking to work it into the 22. Again, they're showing a bit more patience than they have in the latter part of the game. The break at half-time must have been the opportunity to have a chat.
Here come the backs.
And this time they're unleashing the backs. Speed from the fullback.
Some slick hands there to get it to their danger men.
And they've turned it over, going over touch.
Excuse the language there, Te Whānau. He's definitely fired up.
Who was that?
Number 3 from Hato Pāora.
Lies, man.
Where's his name? Where's his name? Nah.
Another good
Good
line
throw.
out from the boys.
Nice line out. This time they're looking to work it out of their 22. Nice tackle. Takes it down. They set up the maul. The ruck.
Yeah, the halfback for Hato Pāora is definitely crafty. Dangerous.
Boss, haven't seen either halfback have a dab around the edges at the moment.
Nor a kick. Decent nudge there by Diamond Mullins.
Yeah, it's a
despite
good
touch
exit.
finder.
pretty tough platform provided for him. 3 phases.
Good exit
All
this
went
time.
backwards, and he still made a good kick. If you can look at the rain, can't really see it on the stream. It's starting to come back, fairly strong as well. But it does show that the wind is behind Hato Pāora pretty strong this half.
Yeah, they need to just...
It looks like Chahitawa Hakarawa Husking has moved from fullback to 10. Diamond Mullins moving to fullback.
Oh.
And we have a stray umbrella as well. Whānau can't see it, but just seen a stray umbrella make the field.
Come to watch rugby at Hato Pāora, you'll see it all. Sun, rain, wind.
Once again, Madison McMinn under a lot of pressure at the back of the line out.
Is that pass from halfback again? The advantage is being played. The ball's gone into the dangerous area for Te Aute as they come down to the 22 of Hato Pāora, keeping the ball in hand. The long flowing locks of, I guess, is Rickus. He's been held up out there. Needs to get rid of that one. From a standing start.
Yeah, good run there
Hammers
by
it
the
up.
open side.
That's the open side flanker.
Jack Parker.
Great steal. Who's over that one? I believe that's the number
Look
6.
at it, was
this
your
time.
number 6 this time.
Shot, Jack.
Jack Wilson.
Whānau based over in Australia. I'm sure we'll be watching. Big pilfer there from Jack. Really important that Hato Pāora talk about their line out on the way to the line out here.
Yeah.
Maybe hit the back so that the rear pod can't pressure the 9. Otherwise, it just needs to step a couple metres back from the line out.
Such an important thing to nail, isn't it? The set piece. If you're losing control of the set pieces, you're probably losing control of the game in many respects.
Yeah, the loose forward trio for Hato Pāora have been super impressive to start this, through the first half and the start of the second.
This time it's stolen once again as the tall timber from Te Aute get up to take it away. It's cleaned up out there and it's brought forward by the Te Aute forward pack, who set it up to unleash that man again. The co-captain loves the physical stuff. He's been well looked after out there this time though.
Anapu
As
boys get
Hato
after him
Pāora
there.
drive him
Tane
back.
Anapu wins that contact.
Yeah, they've made it their mission today to... Oh,
This
here
time
he is,
it's
here he
Rickers
is.
who gets up and comes back again. Fires a Hail Mary pass.
Good clearance from Sonny Tifa-Smith, hacking that ball from the ground. Good chase from Hakaroa Hosking. Pressures the
Footwork
back.
from the fullback.
There's a strong winger.
Nice work
There's the
now by the
chase.
Hato Pāora defence. They need their forwards to come in.
Unfortunately,
There's one of them.
Many of the forwards just expected Chase to kick that ball back. They weren't there on time.
Yeah, straight off the mark. The lock it is, number 4. Beats the defence.
Good hands there. Oh, it's been turned over by Hato Pāora.
Got numbers as well on the left side.
Again, this time it is Hato Pāora go down the left flank. They get it out to the winger. He's making yards down that
Danger
left
man for sure.
touchline.
Darman Mullins by himself. Oh, the bounce of the ball just doesn't
Bounce
sit
of the
up for
ball.
him.
Unfortunate.
If that ball sits up, he wins it. That's under the posts. Goes into touch, however.
Yeah, Te Aute's only defender was a fair while away.
Quite a while
from their
away.
bounce.
Good eyes there from Shaquille, like to throw the skip pass to the 10. He's got 10 on his back, but he's playing fullback at the moment.
First time we've seen Hato Pāora get it out to the wing in any kind of constructive manner. As soon as they do, they make great yards down that left flank.
Yeah, good recognition of space there.
Chete throw in, that's a good thing for Hato Pāora today.
Yeah,
Being the
lineup
defending
being-
team of the lineup.
Might have been a bit of commentary curse there. Te Aute secure the ball. This
Another
time
chip
is
kick
another
into the
chip
wind.
kick.
Oh, the hacker head will do well, though. Oh, no.
Well, the penalty's already been awarded.
Yeah, unsure what the call is there, offside.
Game's come back to life, and in many respects, as Hato Pāora begin to find their attacking feet. And it's Te Aute who are feeling the effects of that wind, having a hard time getting out of their half.
We've been really impressed by the Chete backline. If you look at their team sheet, Ariki Hunt, Tikahu, Tuhua, Jamie, Onyx, Taupiri and Gibson on the wings, and Rob Jason, they've all contributed, especially on attack.
Well, both wingers have been over. One of them got awarded. Here comes the man from the bin back, along with some reinforcements for the forwards. It's like number 17 and number 20 running on for Te Aute.
Yeah, 17 Pāora Pēti and number 20 Wiremu Mansfield joined the game.
Throw in this time. Te Aute getting ready. Get us underway again. Again, it's the front of the lineup that goes up early for Hato Pāora. Into the midfield. There's that man again, up to about his 20th hit up. Rickers. Again, he gets thrown back over the advantage line.
Right there, Te Mana Anapu's there to make
He's
sure that
handed
his
it
opposite
off
man.
to the flanker. Down out to that wing. It goes behind. That'll be, or should be, a knock on. Got the arm out.
I think it was a double knock on, according to the assistant referee. First by Te Aute and then by Hato Pāora.
So Hato Pāora going to get the feed.
I will say Tiahi Taiwa in the number 24 jersey has been playing the passing lanes, looking for a bit of a momentum play.
That pass went behind, but that was a very dangerous looking move from Te Aute again from their back line.
Yeah, again, the loose forward trio for Hato Pāora definitely trying to stifle the momentum of Big Rossiter there. They're doing a good job too.
Even when he might not be carrying as effectively as he may usually do, his offload game is there.
Yep.
He obviously leads the boys from the front, and defensively he's been very physical, so he's a well-rounded player.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, there we go. It's the number 8. Comes hard into the blind side. It was a
pump those
wonderful
legs.
carry. Great leg drive there. Support coming from his forwards now. The halfback has a snipe. This
Okay,
time
so
they're
it's
starting
Apatu
to
Te
show
Hau.
a bit of patience. One off the ruck it is.
I believe that's number 18, Marquesas Apatu Te Hau, checking into the game, awarded his cap last night.
Hato Pāora grinding away here. They're grinding away.
Good tactic. Penalty against Hato Pāora here. I'm not too sure what for, but they take a quick
tap. He stepped the first 5. He's been run down there. Is it the number 7 puts in a fine tackle? And reversal was a penalty almost immediately.
Yeah, that's what happens when you a little bit isolated there on your own.
Yeah, I know the national final for the top 4 between Rotorua Boys High School and Fielding High School was last weekend. One thing I love is seeing the boys on the dead ball line. Pāora obviously down 14-0, Te Aute in control, but they're still there cheering. And it comes from the community built at our schools, Hato Pāora and Te Aute. When you all live together, spend all your time together, you're quite close, and that cheer's not going to stop. If Hato Pāora can score right in front of the rest of the school, changes the whole game.
Change the complex of the game. This time it's stolen from Te Aute. They take it up hard through the line out. Pass it back, looking for the clearance. Nicely done by Te Aute to defuse that for now. It hasn't gone far away. Hato Pāora just need to keep putting that pressure on.
On the flip side, if Te Aute can somehow get out of here unscathed, the things that'll do to their defensive confidence will be huge, because it's been very difficult to clear the ball heading into the wind for Te Aute, despite the skills of the game drivers in the Te Aute backline.
Yeah, absolutely. We've kind of seen a couple of lineouts go our way.
Again, it's the Te Aute jumpers. They're good in front.
Yeah, which
of
is
Hato Pāora.
I believe that's the
who
third
have stolen the ball.
Third consecutive line out. Tane, are we going to give him number 4 for that, Whānau?
Yeah, have to.
Driving hard for the line.
It's playable. Definitely backwards there from the 9, but that one might be forward.
I don't know.
Again, held up in front of the line.
Similarly to Te Aute, we need to unleash the backs here. We've done the job. 10 forwards in the frame here. There's got to be space for the danger men outside.
This time driving hard towards the line. Again.
Hato Pāora playing with advantage. Now's your chance to give the
got the advantage.
back some ball.
Penalty's been awarded.
Yeah, they'll be wanting to convert some points here with this opportunity.
Just stay patient. I think Hato Pāora just need to stay patient. Look for the opportunity and then possibly give the backs a go.
Absolutely.
You can hear the coaching staff urging the boys to go through the middle. And if they can do that, then that's great, but we've got to play what's in front of us. Here we go, Te Mana Anapu.
This time it's gone. It's a nice run. Anapu there going hard towards the goalposts.
Did he get to his knee? I believe he has. Good discipline to get to his knee there.
Ball's going to come. The arm is out again. Chelsea getting into dangerous territory with the penalties again.
In the advantage and have a go.
Yeah, I didn't think...
something a bit different. The tap it is.
Here we go.
Gets it out wide. Oh, and it's left behind.
Just a bit too wide there.
The halfback has thrown several wayward passes throughout the match.
Love how Madison
not the only one guilty of it, though.
It's just a
driven
little bit too,
back again and a fine tackle. This time it's the ref who said that wasn't knocked on. Hato Pāora continue to try and grind towards the line. The ref's coming under some white hot pressure now.
He's even giving it to the ref there. The Te number 7, Jack Parker.
Pleading his case. Yeah, Te Aute showing a bit of desperation in defence there. trying to hold this.
It is. It's been going on for 2 or 3 minutes now. So how long can they hold out? This time the line out works a treat.
Probably not
thrown
the right
back into touch.
And the conditions.
Again, the defence.
Te Aute, and smartly enough, are forcing them to go wide to score a try. In these conditions, that's more difficult to convert. They're not
Young
going to
hooker
allow
for Bennett, for Hato Pāora, having a good game.
Pressure will continue to build, though. Te Aute can't exit. Te Aute just refusing to allow Hato Pāora to score through the middle. Fair enough.
Value that try line.
No option, not an option. It's a short arm penalty, it's just a free kick. Free kick.
Correct call from the referee.
Referee, you hear what he's up to.
Short arm penalties no longer as a scrum an option and an attempt to speed up the pace of play.
This time hard at the line again. Hato Pāora.
Can see the backs want the ball. They're calling for it. Do they get it? Te Mana first. And he goes all the way.
Towards the line.
Great try from the skipper.
Here we go this time.
Yeah, Te Mana Anapu Birch been threatening all day.
He knows the reputation of his opposite man. He's pretty well known his opposite, but he knows, and he's been talking about it all week, that he'll put his hand up this weekend. And he has
Anapu
done
Birch
so.
scores a wonderful try to get Hato Pāora right back well and truly into this game. In my words, do we have a contest on our hands now?
Just sees the slighter defender in front of him and just puts the foot down. He was never passing it to the backs. It was a pretty early tuck under his left arm. Got the right arm out and just enough space to slide over.
Just showed the benefit of what we were saying about them being patient. They just kept being patient out there, kept hammering away until the gap came, and then they were fully able to take advantage of it.
The wind is nowhere near as strong as it was about 10 minutes ago, but if Te Aute can, if Hato Pāora can play down Te Aute's side of the field, there's a lot of rugby to be played down there. And Te Aute really did struggle to
get out
exit.
of the 22.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely. And I've got to credit the loose forward trio again. I think they're putting a lot of pressure on the clearance of Te Aute, and doing it within the law. And I think it's definitely the speed.
Wilson and the two Burks really are
kick.
a big force out there now. Just showing a good bit of fitness too, because I think they're maybe just starting to overshadow their opposites.
Ahmed Mullins, he's been out for a couple months with injury. He's just come back in the last 2 weeks and has really changed the side. Proud man, whakapapa te tūrangi, but proud of his Tai Hape upbringing. Tai Hape number 10 jersey, I believe that's Dane Whale. Look out. Early exit, I'm sure, is the plan for Hato Pāora. One carry and a clean exit.
Right, can we get back into this? Good point you make about the number 10 going back to Tai Hape. Overall, I mean, is getting some of these boys to go back to their clubs after college.
Yeah, of course. The club programs back at home, if the boys keep playing and wanting to go home and play, it means that they enjoyed their rugby at school.
Yep.
It's impossible to replicate, but at the same time, there's another community there.
Yeah, sure is.
Great kick there. Up to the halfway line from the Chahitawa, who's been slotting in at 10 at times and then back at fullback now at the moment.
And again, we see... Te Aute working it out. That's a better carry into contact this time. And yeah, Te Aute slowly working it out of their own way from their own 22.
Going back to their strengths. Wide, accurate passes to the forwards. Moving the point of contact.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of inaccuracy that cost them that hole. This time he jinks inside. Looks to put the fend on, stays on his feet and offloads.
Great second effort from Tamati. He lost the initial contact against his opposite co-captain, but he got up and wanted more. That's what they'll need And they've got the ball. Box kick, first box kick of the game.
Heading towards the sideline.
Out on the full.
Yeah, Hato Pāora really starting to settle into this game through their defence and what they're seeing in attack too.
Ricky Rossiter has become a bit of an enigma out there because he's been caught in position several times now. He may be almost better to run lower and go to ground and give his loose forwards a chance to tidy it up.
I'll be honest, Gary, he played that well last year. Once the boys knew he was still at school, he's the name to
he's the one
to
they're
target
looking for.
sure.
Yeah.
And that's the greatest mihi you can get on the rugby field.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There's an offside there. Long way. And now that he's getting a bit more possession, Te Tuhua for Te Aute is looking pretty dangerous out there too. This time it's Te Aute who sweep down one of the flags. A nice tackle out there. Something that Hato Pāora were unable to do in the first half. And they've earned themselves the scrum as well, the scrum feed. Nice defence from Hato Pāora.
Yeah, they're making Te Aute earn every metre now.
Yeah.
Where before we'd put it through the hands, there was a little bit of
space down the flanks. Yeah.
You can hear Te Aute full voice cheering on their men. We've got just under 13 minutes to go on our time. There was a ref stoppage, so we'll keep an eye on that as we get closer to zero. Big scrum by Hato Pāora.
Nice scrum by Hato Pāora. There's the kick. This time it's gone deep. Morgan goes back to get it. May have been taken without the ball there, but
he's got the ball.
There goes the whistle.
It is the correct call. Just unlucky timing.
Yeah, yep. Just a timing issue.
That's all it was. This time it's the quick tap. And they fly in all directions, and he goes to ground this time. Which I think is probably a better tactic.
Just couldn't see the hand signal there.
I suspect it was a high tackle. This game's beginning to get interesting for both sets of supporters. We're hearing it from both ends.
Yeah, they're both schools are feeling the game is on a knife edge at the moment.
Hato Pāora defending in their own 22 in their red zone.
For the first time in this half.
For the first time in a long time, for sure. And they'll have the sense that they're defending the game.
Yeah. We'll be able to see the accuracy of the throw here from Te Aute.
In terms of the ascendancy, it's been all Hato Pāora in about the last 10 minutes. This time we see them surging ahead.
The eights collide again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Te Mana gets the win again.
Again tried to stay up and stay on his feet.
They've been colossal. Good hands from the prop there. Gets it to the fullback. Big boot.
Great boot down there.
That'll be a 50-22.
Yeah.
That'll be a Hato Pāora line-out throw. Hopefully that means a little bit more than it has the last time Hato Pāora were down here.
What a kick.
Oh,
50,
might have been just short.
Te Aute is sharp to throw that in quickly.
Not many defenders over here now for giving it away.
Good offload there.
Just a quick mihi to Wiremu Mansfield, the reserve halfback coming in the 20 jersey through a slick pass in tough conditions there off the top of the last line out.
This time, Hato Pāora back into the game again, working their way towards the 22. 10 minutes to go in this ball game. They trail by 7.
Yeah, good carry there.
Hato Pāora have been in control this half. Te Aute,
yeah, good ball there.
just really hanging on.
And the knock on. Scrum feed Te Aute.
Just when the pressure's getting built, it's being released.
Just the odd little error. Otherwise, at the moment, you'd have to say that Hato Pāora are a better team on the field. We head inside the 10-minute to go mark. This game is on a knife edge. Could go either way at the moment. Great scrum from Hato Pāora. Nice hands, nice fake. Gets it out to the winger. Nice tackle again this time.
On the ball, boys.
Aute it is, he come away with the ball.
A little bit high there from Bo.
Work hard for it.
Got away with a high contact point. We can't afford those misses in
That's a better run.
in this arm wrestle.
In the midfield this time, that'll set them up a bit better. This time he's unleashed the winger. Going hard down the right flank. Steps inside.
Good tackle there.
Great tackle. Put the body on the line. Couldn't deliver the pass.
Once again, the Te Aute wingers get the ball in space. They make things happen.
Yep.
Do or die tackle there from Darmid Mullins.
What a tackle
What a
from
tackle,
Mullins.
yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, here we see Taupiri Crawford going down the sideline, and what a tackle there.
Yeah. Had to be made.
Had to be made.
Yeah, that was danger signal right there.
Taupiri no doubt has connections to Waikato. Everything going on at the...
Big scrum from Te Aute.
Here he makes up for it, the big number
Take
8.
the ball. This time they're getting it out wide. Loses the player, does the centre. Steps inside. He's heading towards the line.
Yes.
It's over the line with
Looks
a try.
like it's
What a
on its
fine
Veti.
try. Te Aute, absolutely incredible reversal of play there.
All off the back of the forwards, hard work, and that looked like a tight head winning of the ball there.
Just a number of opportunities to make that spot tackle weren't taken.
Yeah.
And Onyx Reti, once he had that metre of space in front of him, just drove those legs over the try line.
What a great run by Reti. The drive towards the line beat a number of tacklers to do it. It's so much work to do.
Yeah, definitely the reward there for Te Aute and the hard work that they've had to put in on defence and the hard work that they've done to get themselves into this position.
Well, you talk about the game being a game of moments. You know, 1 minute you're on attack if you're Hato Pāora. You get the ball back on the 22 and then you're standing under your goalpost. It's been a lot happened in a short period of time, that's for sure. Just waiting for the kick now. Tuhua stabs one in, it goes to the left of the posts.
Unlucky there by Tuhua.
Building a formidable hurdle now for Hato Pāora to come back from at 19-7.
Yeah, just a never say die attitude there by Onyx Reti. Trying to get to that try line and eventually getting there.
Sometimes when you've got that much space and then defensively at the same time, and got all those bodies around, it's really hard to make an effective tackle.
Yeah, yeah. Just before the conversion was taken, number 19, Whakatangata from Te Aute has entered the game.
Or short, but no doubt sharp stint. It could seal Te Aute the game. Fresh legs to get the job done. All about
Yeah,
position.
lovely there, lovely there.
The big number 4, Francis Whaka. Nice run.
Couple errors there from Te Aute that leave the door open for Hato Pāora, really.
Yeah, unfortunately, Whakatangata's first act of the game is a high tackle.
Letting all that energy build.
Comes on in a clean
Which
jumper
actually-
and walks off with a clean
And his
jumper.
game is finished.
His game is done.
It actually leads to a yellow card, so
I can see, and I don't know if this is a bit of a violation to pass on, Whānau, but I can see a couple of his boys on the dead ball line struggling to hold in their laughter at that. They're welcoming him back into the
I'm
community.
sure they're going to dine out. They're going to dine out on that one for the rest of the term.
I hope he's not year 13.
At his expense.
I hope he's not year 13, otherwise that's his moment.
Hato Pāora, we talked about moments just a little while ago. This is probably their moment to get straight back into this game with only minutes remaining. They have to come away from this play with points, and that's a huge drive towards the line.
Numeric
there
advantage.
They go. Try
They've
score.
got to go. I think it's
That
a penalty.
Yep. Penalty.
Te Nanapu deserves one.
Sure does. He's had a whale of a game. Oh, this time he's knocked it on.
It looked like a clean strip from the tackle. That's it.
I think so too, but that's what the referee's called. It is an interesting call, but Hato Pāora need the ball.
I think in league they call that a loose carry.
Unlucky there from Tane and the poo.
And it's still, that means it's still a knock on. Going back for the scrum. We talked about moments. They had that huge drive at the line. It just took a mistake to defuse that one. Time ticking by for Hato Pāora, but what a whale of a game we've had out there. It's had a bit of everything.
Backdoor play for Te Aute. They're backing themselves, and they've found space.
Space down the right flank. This time the fend. And again, another nice tackle to defuse it.
Good to see some dirt on Arepa Ford's shorts after that tackle there.
This time it's first five. Centre, Petey again. Had a good game. Culminated in that try.
We're entering miracle territory for Hato Pāora.
Yeah, it's going to take a kick-off and an intercept and another kick-off and an intercept.
Yeah, that's another strong run there by Francis Fata.
Yeah, he's had a great game.
He's had a strong game.
He's also been their chief line-out taker. This time we see it's
Tuhua.
First five to her. He goes down through the middle of the park, gets rid of the tackler, steps the lock, feeds the ball out wide. They do control it, and here they go again, sweeping downfield. And there we go. He's looking to finish it off, and he's over in the corner. And there's the try awarded.
Yeah, good interchange of passing there by Te Aute, keeping the ball alive. And the Hato Pāora defence desperately getting back to stop it, but unfortunately can't.
So gallant Hato Pāora. But once the game, the half, loosened up in the last 5 minutes, that right into their wheel room, really.
Yeah,
as to what they're good at.
Hato Pāora probably the better side for 25 minutes of the half.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The last
Absolutely.
10 minutes, the cream has risen to the top. Chote with two.
Well, you saw it there with
tries.
that there, the improvisational nature of their game is possibly a little bit higher.
And fair enough, Te Aute have started their celebrations out there on the field. Just due to the
Takahui
stoppages.
Tuhua
Yeah.
has been fantastic for them throughout the game.
Yeah, despite the pressure put on him by the Hato Pāora loose forwards and not being able to clear some of that pressure, he's definitely led the team well today.
Run the cutter fairly capably.
That's full time.
There we go. That's full time, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, the boys
Sights
celebrating
out
here
there
at the
as
moment.
Te Aute's supporters come in and celebrate with their team. For the gallant Hato Pāora team, have been absolutely fantastic.
You can see just how much it means to either of these schools. Te Aute, who have got the result today, 24-7. The first back-to-back win, consecutive win for either Kura since 2019 and 2020.
Yeah, and definitely shout out to the Hato Pāora boys that are definitely rallying around each other, but I think they'll remember this moment for upcoming matches, maybe next year. A lot of Tōmairangi is saying a lot of year 11s or year 11s in this team, so they'll remember this moment and we'll want to get back at Te Aute at some stage next year or in the near future.
Bragging rights are yours, brother. Put it there. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to share the booth with you. We'll just give each of you a final say on the game.
It's just a special occasion to see these schools together. What I will say on maybe not a semi-controversial note, but it would be good to see some other kaupapa ahead. Obviously, the rugby is always the mainstay, and it's an important day in our year, but it shouldn't be the only thing that brings us together. Me whakatū e tātou ngā kaupapa Māori e huitahi ai o tātou nei kura rangatira. Koe rā oku.
Yeah, ka pai tautoko anō hoki e rā whakaru tō mairangi. I think, other opportunities for us to come together as kura Māori, and especially us tānema. But yeah, definitely just a word on the game today. Big congratulations to both kura. Hato Pāora for hosting this event this year. It was well run, and e mihi ana ki a koutou parorangi. O si rā, e mihi nui ana ki takakura o te Aute, kei a koutou te wā i tēnei tau. E mihi ana ki a koutou o ti rā tātou.
Jubilant scenes out there for the victors of who are Te Aute this occasion. It has been my first experience of the rivalry that these two schools bring, but not only that, the brotherhood that these two schools bring together. It's been extremely fierce out there at times, and there's the odd occasion that looked like it tried to spill over, but they controlled it well, and they all contributed to what was a fine game of rugby. And in the end, as they come together to share greetings, Te Aute, who are the victors.
Yeah, big moment for a lot of the Year 13s that are playing in this game, but on both sides, Te Aute and Hato Pāora. The 80 minutes has finished, so I would imagine that there's some sore bodies, some sad tāne out there. Because it's the last time they'll be pulling on their jersey, but I'm sure they would have left it in a better place when they received those jerseys as well. So, big mihi to the boys.
So that is the culmination of their season, is it? This game?
Yep.
Wow, what a way to go out for a season.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible. The sun has come out here at Hato Pāora College. The game is, as you can see, now done. There is a trophy to be presented.
Yeah, that's the Rewcastle trophy. It might have been good to run over the taonga for today, but
yeah. I was going to say we haven't mentioned it yet, but give us the background on the trophy.
Yeah, so both these kura are playing for the Wayne Rewcastle trophy. Who I imagine I remember Wayne was held a position as a teacher at Te Aute. But I think he also did a student of Hato Pāora. I'm not too sure the history with the kura of Hato Pāora, but well renowned throughout Te Aute as a teacher. But that's the trophy that Nataonga that both kura are playing for today.
The two teams obviously coming together to face what may be a final haka. Which we will throw over to and take the foot break when that happens. But for the culmination of a season and for an advertisement of rugby in these conditions, because it wasn't perfect out there at times, it was a wonderful game of rugby. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just let the huckers speak the words for us while this happens. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after those rousing huckers. We've got Tamairangi out there. He's trying to track down a couple of people who's going to give us some after-match comments about how they saw the match. I see him jogging out there with his mic in his hand, getting ready to go. And before we get underway, we're going to cut and just quickly go to a break so we can all have a breath.
He kaupapa whakanui I te wiki o te reo Māori e haere ake nei ki roto I te whanganui ātara. Hari koa mai, kauia mai o tohu kanapa me o reo kaha. Hei whakakōkiri I te reo Māori ki pōneke mā te hikoi. Te wiki o te reo Māori Parade. Te mane te tekau marima o ngāra o mahuru hei te haurua o te iwakaraka I te ata. Ka kōkiri tātou ki waho mai I te ara traina o pōneke. A ka hikoi I te takutai ki Waitangi Park. He mea tautoko tēnei karere na Atiawa Toa FM.
Being a Manawatu local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Arohanui Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 five-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Mai hoki mai rā e Davey ki tēnei whāhotanga au te kemu Hato Pāora rāua ko te Aute. We've just witnessed an awesome game here today at te whānau. As we send tō mairangi out there to grab a few comments by individuals of both teams. As we wrap up and also celebrate what has been an awesome day and an awesome witnessing of a rugby game today, both in the under-15 starting off there and then culminating with the first 15 win by Te Aute 24-7. Yes,
absolutely right. It's been a great day and a great celebration of the end of season for both schools, rugby teams, with the under-15s out there, Hato Pāora taking the win in that one, and then of course with Te Aute taking the win in the main game of the first 15. We will have Tamairangi out there in just a sec, who will get some comments from some people as soon as he's ready to go, and we'll throw you over to those comments as soon as we can, just as we breathe in the last of the atmosphere of this game. as we try and organise our after-match interviews and get those going for you. It certainly has been an experience for me to come in. And Parateni, how did the intensity of that game compare from your days when you were a player?
Oh, definitely was right up there. It was right up the intensity, but I think we are ready to receive some comments from Toi Mairangi.
E te whānau me te mihi atu I o koutou manawa roa. He konei au ki te taho o Ariki Rossiter, winning captain today for the Aute. First 15, very physical game. Ariki, what's it feel like to win that game out there today?
It was unreal. It was a good experience. In the year, it was just good to leave it all out there. Last game for the school, last game of the year. It was mean.
You played a physical game. I believe it's your last game in the scarlet and black. Can you just explain to the whānau what the jersey means to you?
It's hard to explain. It just means everything. Once you put this on, you just forget everything that's going on. You just want to run out on that field and just leave it all out there, do it all for your brothers around you.
Any shout out to whānau that may not be here today or any of the boys?
Shout out to my nan, who's 5 years today. I love you, nan.
Tough to beat a man that's motivated by that. Ngā mihi nui e te whānau. Great game. Let's get a couple of them.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've just had the words from the winning captain there. We're going to try and get a hold of the one of the Hato Pāora boys, and we're good to go with that one.
Kia ora te whānau, kei konei au ki te taho o tētai o aku tino tauira. Tāmati Kiriopa, one of the co-captains for Hato Pāora today. Unfortunately, didn't get the result. I know what it feels like to be the losing captain. What words do you have to say in acknowledgement of Te Aute today and to your boys as well?
Te Aute, they played a really hard game. They had a really strong structure. They just all shook us. Our boys, for next year, they just need to put more intensity into their trainings and they'll be good boys.
Really proud of you, man. You've just captained the team for 70 minutes and now you're picking up the rubbish. Do you have any words to share on that and those kind of leadership skills that you have?
That's just all the background stuff that doesn't get seen.
Kapai, any words for you about the jersey? It's your last game and you've represented proudly for 3 years now. Any words about the Hato Pāora First 15 jersey and what it means to you?
I've been proud to wear this jersey for the past 3 years. Starting in late, getting to chuck on the jersey the next year. It's been an honour.
From one Hato Pāora man to another, really proud of you and the young man that you've become. Kia ora te whānau. Great game, brother.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's a wrap for us for today. And that will do it as we see these scenes continue on outside here for the winning team and the losing team. Gary Rohihi for Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting and Toi Mairangi Hipango out there doing the interviews and was my colleague in here with the colour commentary. I'll leave the last word to Parateni Wire Pekingi to take us out.
Ka pai e te iwi tēnei mātou, Beyond the Dugout, Atiawa Toa FM, me ngā kura nei o Te Aute me Hato Pāora, e mihi atu nei ki a koutou, mō I whakawātea mai, mō I mātakitaki mai I tēnei o ngā taonga, arā ko te whutupōro I Waingunui I e nei kura. Nā reira, koe nei te manawa kā u, koe nei te manawa kā tau. Koe nei te manawa ora kā tau ki te whaiao, ki te ao mārama, ko Hato Pāora tēnei, ko Te Aute tēnei, e ngunguru nei, tēnā koutou, kia ora hui hui mai tātou, hei kona mai.
get up and contest, but it's a nice job by Hato Pāora to take it down, and they drive it on the ball.
Nice.
Driving it up, and it's stolen.
Another good carry. Both brothers have made inroads and scored a try. Saying that Atiawa Toa once again gets another steal.
The feed for Hato Pāora attack. Spins in the tackle.
Yeah, he looks like he's
going. Has scored.
Hopefully, he credit.
I think you see quite one of what's after that.
Spins in the tackle, does the first five.
He goes to
Here we go.
fullback
Drives in.
it's Rahiri, the co-captain.
Here's the steal line. So that big shot there, 8 on 8, but there's no arm. Yellow carded. There's a little bit of tomfoolery after the fact that surprise wasn't dealt to on both sides.
Just need to calm them down a little bit.
We're trying to sort the boys will get up, so the wise words will be coming from the wise heads that have been around. It will be encouraging to play rugby. At the same time, it should have been bitten. As an old boy, what are you thinking there, man?
You're going to pay to the referee, and he made the
flanker. Good lead from the fullback.
Switch hands so they can get it to the 8 defence.
And turned it over, going over touch. The arm is out again. Chelsea getting into dangerous territory with the penalties again. This time the line out works at 3. That's Pāora. Good game.
Officials continue to build though. Falling for it. Do they get it? Come up first. And he goes all the way.
Towards the line.
Great try from the skipper.
There we go. Wilson and the 2 first. So really are a big force out there now. Working it out. That's a better carry into contact this time.
Going back to their strengths. Wide, accurate passes to the forwards. Moving the point of contact. At the top of the last line up.
There's a bit better. This time he's unleashed the winger. Going hard down the right flank. Steps inside.
Just happy there. Yeah.
Over the line with a
Looks like it's on its
Chelsea, absolutely incredible reversal of play there.
All off the back of the forwards, hard work in that.
Big number 4, Francis Butler. Nice run.
Unfortunately, Whakatangata's first act of the game is a high tackle.
All that energy build
comes on and cleans up and walks off with the team.
His game is finished.
His game is done.
It actually leads to
pass on by that, but I can see a couple of
This fight to him goes down through the middle of the park, gets rid of the tackler, gets the lock, feeds the ball out wide. They do control it, and here they go again, sweeping downfield. And there we go, he's looking to finish it off, and he's over in the corner. And there's the try awarded.